Hello and welcome to the
There it
Seal
is.
Pages of Verglas. Yo, yo! On
Woo!
our Rollers of Fate channel, I'm Cisco Blanco, one of your DMs, alongside with Mo.
Hello. Hi, Mo.
As you might have noticed, we have two DMs, not wrong side. Yeah,
Yep,
that
that's
one.
that.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
We cannot be separated, so we decided to run a campaign together. But enough about us. Let us introduce our cast, starting with Luke.
I was not on mute. Very professional. I was on mute actually. Hello, I am Luke. I play Bryn, the paladin with a lot of things going on, but not really much ability on how to deal with all of it. Really. Yeah.
Alrighty. Andy.
Hi there, I'm Andy. I'll be playing Bruce Lockwood, the half-orc barbarian, eternal disappointment to his father, and perhaps even a wanted man. Oh my.
Oh my. Andy.
Andy just
Oh,
went.
actually, sorry, that was Andy already.
I mean, I can go again.
Andy, go again.
Go again.
His alter ego.
It's just because Ross is here. Ross will not be joining us today. That's what I meant to say. And David.
I think his character would certainly be wanted by my character. I'm David. I play Dorothy Lavenbloom, the proud owner of the Blushing Bosom Brothel, and she is a bard.
All right, fantastic. Matteo, we have new team, new members.
Hello, I am Matteo. I play Morkur Firebrand, a monk, a dwarf monk, who is looking for a way to find his own place in life, generally.
Right, very cool. And last but definitely not least, our luckiest member, Lucky.
Hi there. I'm gonna be playing Grave on Drag, a rogue fighter, works for his church, doing the best he can for the people.
Nice.
All right, amazing. All right, and then we will, through the story, we'll see how this group gets together, or if they even become a group. Anyway, for those of you who are new to our stream as well, you can check us out on our Twitch. You should be watching one of those. Otherwise, on YouTube as well, we have our rollers_of_fate, where you can find all our previous episodes, including our Curse Strat campaign, Dining in Barovia, which airs on Sunday and is also DM'd by me. Yo, yo! Also, you can send our fan art to rollersoffate@gmail.com. That will really help if you have any nice drawings for us. And finally, we have also a Twitter, rollers_of_fate_DND, where you can catch up on our up-to-date news and D&D related stuff. Alrighty. Let me just put some little music here. And I will proceed. Yeah.
Just me.
By the way, we have two bards.
Yeah.
Really?
Alright.
What? Why?
Two
Because in my graphic says I'm a level 2 bard.
Oh.
Oh no. I mean,
Surprise!
Let's transform you now.
Yeah.
yeah.
Your character sheet now!
Morker was to punch something, break his hand.
All right.
So bizarre.
Book keep stories hidden within their pages, awaiting to be read. Some can make you stronger, others can make you a better person, or even make you laugh. But what if a book needed to consume life force in order to survive? Its loose pages lead you to a saffron dune in the high peaks of the ever-open gate. Previously, 10 days have passed. One evening, as Dorothy reads a book about the goddess of magic. Actually, I'm getting a little feedback from someone. I'm sorry for mentioning that.
Who might
I
that
don't
be?
know who. Yeah, I think it might be Roll20. Is any of you using voice on Roll20?
Maybe I
So-
am. I don't know.
Mm.
I'm the only one. I'm the only new to it.
testing.
No,
Testing,
I
testing.
don't know, actually.
No?
Yeah,
Boop, boop,
testing.
boop, boop, boop,
No,
boop.
all right, I'll keep going. Yeah, sorry, I don't know where it comes from.
Keep us updated on that,
Yeah, all right. Okay, cool. Sorry for that. As I was saying, 10 days have passed. One evening, as Dorothy read a book about the goddess of magic, the book transformed into an ectoplasmic sphere that attacked her. Bryn's Might, Aki's Magic, Bruce Maul, and Dorothy Deadly Tunes destroyed the entity before it harmed anyone gravely. After speaking to the About, Bria and Alary, they discovered that Mazfroth's Mighty Digressions was the second book that attacked a Seeker in the last few days. To gain information, they spoke to the guest that brought those books, an acolyte man called Jalirion and a woman tiefling called Valar, with a quite bad temper. Both bought the book from a market stall in Baldur's Gate. Therefore, Candlekeep requested their help to resolve the mystery and retrieve the original book if possible, and provide them with a carriage and horses for the trip. On their fourth night, as the group rested by the campfire, 3 giant rats and a were-rat brigands shot arrows at them, beat inappropriately, and wounded them as they tried to steal their gold unsuccessfully, and to finally be eradicated as at dawn the party continued their travels towards the destination. However, we do not start with the party tonight right away, as they are in the late afternoon, kind of like touching to evening. We'll start with you, Morcor. You are walking around a very busy city. You've passed the walls and you can smell lively fish, salty wind, a mix of a sweet liqueurs and fragrant spices. The racing seagulls squawk loud as they fly over you on the sky. And you are surrounded, there is people everywhere. You are looking for something. Would you mind describing a character and also describing to us what you are actually looking for in Baldur's Gate?
Okay, Morkur is a dwarf. Is around 90 years old. He wears a simple robe of red and white and a little chain tied to his belt. He wears a jeweler piece around his neck that is from his studies in his temple, in his monk temple. He has a mohawk, and he keeps his hair, his white hairs, tucked up in a little ball behind his head. He has a white beard with 2 strings of where the beard is kind of reddish. His eyes, his iris, is completely white. It doesn't completely confuse with the rest of the pupil, but it sets like a very, like, people who fall under his gaze feel kind of awkward because it's a kind of a rare thing to find somebody with complete white iris, and you could mistake him for being blind even. And Morkur is looking for a book in Baldur's Gate right now.
All right. As you are looking around, you know at the moment you are pretty lost. You are in Midtown. You aren't sure whereabouts exactly. You're looking for the White, that is the market that you've been told, where these books will be sold, perhaps, as they are fine books. And you've been told already that that's one of the stalls, or several of them sell fine books there. And you are walking around the streets, bumping into people. There is people of all races, plenty of children all around running. And you are looking for this book, once more, Mazfroth's Mighty Digressions, that attacked a brother on your convent or temple. and was purchased as a gift. As you look around, you see just in front of you 3 little kids. They are playing with a spinning top in the middle of the street. The people are giving them a wide berth. As you are gonna pass about, one of them looks at you, and you notice that as they are playing, they push each other, and one of them pushes towards you. Make a strength saving throw at advantage.
Okay. First roll of the night, boys.
Yo, first roll, man. Let's see.
With advantage, though. So, do I roll again?
No, that's it. You rolled twice there, right? So 17 will take that one.
Okay.
The kid just bumps into you, and for a second you feel the force almost like knocking you back, but you manage to stay in place. And the kid looks at you, and there is 3 of them there, and the other one says, are you okay, Rennie?
Yes, I'm okay.
No, you're not Rennie. Rennie is Rennie, and he kind of like pushes you more, Rennie.
What does he say? Rennie?
Yeah, Rennie is more.
What? Yeah, I think he hurt me, you know? Oh, my ankle, it hurt. Why you hurt me, sir?
Oh,
What exactly you think you're doing, kids?
What do you mean? What are you
have-
doing?
Can I make an insight check to check if I still have everything on my person?
You could do a quick
The
investigation.
investigations, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, sure. As you are talking to them, you see that in the moment you start patting yourself, they
Run.
all look at each other.
Run,
Oh
run.
man, he's touching himself. Roll that investigation, sir.
Oh no.
12. No, what do I do? No. I rolled the wrong thing, sorry.
Yeah, no, don't worry. Just,
Investigation. Yeah. That's a 15.
all right, with a 15, as you start touching yourself, the kids look at each other and they just bolt off. Let's go!
Oh,
Yay, run, boys! Come on, Rennie! And you actually notice that your gold pouch is gone. Your whole gold pouch has disappeared. And you see this kid.
Gold pouch?
Yes, your 200 gold pieces are gone.
Can I try to?
And you see this.
Can I try to run after them?
Of course, yes. You start running, you bolt and start running behind them. And then you see that they start going between the people. One of them goes underneath a stall. And the other one kind of like make a perception check at disadvantage. As you see all these kids, they are spread in 3 different directions.
Okay, let me. Let's draw. Sorry a second, I had to
No worries.
get used to using this.
Okay.
Roll with this a bit super. Okay. You said what was perception?
Perception, yeah, please. All right. So
That is
let's take the 11.
Mhm.
With an 11, you just see the ginger hair of one of the kids who actually just is running between all these people. You see that he just passed this dragonborn woman and pushed her almost, and the woman almost fall forward, and she kind of like almost crashed into you. Oi, what are you doing? You just pushed me. You're so rude.
I just bolt past her and try to get to the kids.
All right. You keep chasing the kids once more, but now as you start looking around, once this woman, even though you try to push her out of the way, you just lost them.
hate the city.
You, as you're looking, also you notice there is some city guard around. You have seen them wearing this red kind of burgundy clothing and some plate armors and shiny helmets with kind of red feathers on the top of them. And you know they are the Baldur's Gate's guards around. And one of them looks at you.
Yeah, sorry. I've just been mugged, and I'm not really around here, and I don't really have the time to look for my gold pouch. So it would be nice if you kept an eye out while I'll be around here,
You
around
should
the
be
market.
more careful.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Sadly, I'm new to the city.
Well, you'll learn from experience to keep your pouches much more closer and tighter in here.
I'll do it next time. Look around if you can find those three kids that just
Kids, you
took
say,
my
huh?
gold.
Yeah.
What did you say? They are kids?
Yeah, three small kids, one with ginger hairs.
Yeah. You notice that this other second guard just approached the first guards.
You think
The
they're talking
kids
about Rennie and them?
Oh, damn! Those kids are bad news. You know, they always tricking people about. It's just been hard for us to hide in Bloodgate somewhere in one of those squalors there, and we don't even know what they are. We'll just leave it with us. We'll see what we can do, right? And they look at each other.
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
go after the kids. Look, listen. If you follow this road, you'll come back to some alleyways. They'll probably run down there. They're always changing their little hiding spots. You might catch them over there. But good luck.
Yeah, good luck. Yeah, we'll keep an eye. Don't worry. If things happen, we'll let you know.
Thank you,
And
sir.
without having an inside check, you see on their faces they are like whatever, just kind of like really in a way.
Yeah.
They kind of look at each other like, oh, the kids again. And even though you haven't been long in Baldur's Gate, you feel like, damn it, you know, I've been tricked already straight away, and you are not happy at all. However, we cut back to Gray. Gray, you are also in around Baldur's Gate, a city that you are quite familiar with, and at the moment you are also in Midtown. Once more, as you are walking around, you can hear all these merchants and children, kind of like they almost seem to be dancing to the compass of the lutes music. And as the stream moves, the kids and all these people on this fish market just keep shouting and screaming prices aloud. Behind them, you see some tents as well, and different fruits and farm animals, and all sorts of people all around you. Until, actually, would you mind describing to us how Gray looks like?
Of course. So he's young but rough looking. He's a human. He's got long, loose, jet black hair. Some of it kind of dangles in his face. He's got a long black hood or like robe. He's got a crest on the back of the robe, and it's the crest of the Bahamut, which is his church that he works for. He's got a whip that visibly hangs down the side, and his sword that he keeps on his back as well.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. And what is Gray doing on this warm afternoon as you look up the heavenly blue skies? What is Gray doing at the moment?
About what time of day is it right now?
I will say, as you look at the sky, make a survival check.
Okay. 19.
Oh, amazing. You rather it's around 5 o'clock in the late afternoon, early evening.
All right. Well, I guess now is a good time as any time to go grab a drink. I'd like to go.
Alright.
I'm gonna go ask one of the nearest people I see what's the best tavern here, and if there's any brothels nearby.
Okay, alright. So you see this gorgeous red-headed woman smiles to you. She's in a corner, a little bit shady, and she says, "Oh, hi, how are you doing? Are you
Not
alright
too.
there?"
I'd be better with a drink. Can you tell me what's the best tavern here, or brothel preferably? It's
Of
been a
course,
long
yes.
day.
And as you are, she gets close to you. Of course. 1 second.
I'm gonna
Which
take
one
one
would
step
you-
back and say, keep your hands to yourself.
I'm not touching you. It's okay. And before you can actually do anything, this tiny kid with red hair just crashes into you.
I'd
Oh,
like to grab the
You
kid
know,
immediately.
what? Get off me! What are you doing?
I'm gonna, and I would like to see if he's got any of my stuff on him. I'm just gonna hold him, like I'm gonna try and grapple the kid, basically.
Get off me! Stop it!
All right, calm down.
you
Hey,
you actually know this kid, Gray. It's not the first time you see him. He is Rennie. Everyone knows Rennie around here. You know he's bad news.
Oh, you. Oh,
Ren-
yeah, I remember. Oh, you're that fella, Gray. Mr. Gray, right? Look, Mr. Gray, I don't take anything from you. Just let me go.
Rennie, I'm gonna put my hand out and say, I would like to do it. Can I check my body as well? Can I just see if anything's missing?
Yeah, please make a investigation check. The woman kind of looks at you, look at the kid. I'll be here. I will.
Ah,
You know what? Forget about it. And she just starts walking.
9.
And as you look yourself, you seem, even though your check wasn't that amazing, you know that you have your things. You check your pouch straight away. Yeah, you have it there with you.
In that case,
However,
oh, go
make
ahead.
a quick perception check.
Can you let go of me now? Come on. You're creasing my shirt.
Not yet. 23.
All right, you realize that Rennie is holding this beautiful pouch on his hand very tightly. You can hardly see it, but you can see that it's full of gold, full of coin inside. It's
I'd
rattling.
like to try and stealthily take it away from him, and then in his other hand, I'd like to put 3 gold coins.
The old
You
switcheroo.
will, yeah. I mean, you try to reach towards his pouch, and in the moment you try to, he's got his grip on it so tightly, don't you, Rennie? Will you let that man take your pouch?
Fuck no. Oh, excuse me. Oh,
Can I
stop trying
can
to
I
steal
try
my
to pick,
gold.
Can I try to pick Vinny up by the? How big is Vinny? Is he kind of small?
Yeah, he's small. Yeah, he's
I'm gonna
like
pick Vinny up by the shirt and lift him up and say, "Vinny, give me the pouch, and I'll give you back 10 gold, and I'll make sure to help you out later."
50.
As you're having this conversation, guys, just 1 second. You, Murkor, you actually arrive to this same scene, and you see this man holding the kid with the orange hair who just stole your gold.
Oh, I see you caught the thief.
What? I am not a thief, alright? This man
he's-
tried to beat me up, trying to take my gold.
I'm gonna shake Vinny a little bit.
Ah!
Vinny,
What?
be honest.
I am being honest, Mr. Gray.
Let him down.
Kettle. Sorry about that.
No, you notice that this woman, she had a huge hound on the market, and as you are holding the kid, the hound is becoming hostile a little bit. And then more people start to look as you're holding the kid. Someone says, "Oi, what are you doing to that kid?"
Oh, help me! Oh my god, he's got me from the scruffies trying to hurt me. They're kidnapping me, both of them. You better let go of me, Mr. Gray. I'm telling you, I'll shout louder.
I'm going to drop Vinny, but as I drop him, I'm gonna rip the gold out of his the gold pouch out of his hand.
All right.
Make a check.
Yeah, make a, let's say,
Grapple check, I think. Yeah.
I will say, make an athletics check, please. And Rennie, you can, your stats are 0 on everything. You
Oh,
can
man.
make a contest with dexterity,
14.
acrobatics.
Oh!
Yeah.
Get wrecked!
Why did you let him go?
So you see Rennie.
You have,
So you see Rennie as you drop him down. He sees your hand come in, and he'll duck, and then he'll just start legging off. Sucker!
The moment I see him like dropping down without catching the gold, I just try and bolt for him.
all right. Let's do a grapple check if you want.
Get
Make
off
an
me!
athletics check.
Athletics.
I'll give you advantage because Rennie just passed from behind, so you're gonna be grappling as he's running, and then you see on the far away there is these other 2 kids there that were the ones before, and they're signing to Rennie. Come, quick!
Okay. So advantage on acrobatics.
Athletics.
Athletics.
Okay.
Yeah, please.
Wow.
All right.
That is sad.
Rennie, make a acrobatics check at disadvantage as he is from behind you and you don't see him as he
Okay.
tries to grapple.
Oh shit!
All right, you actually grapple the kid.
Now, give me gold back.
All right, Mr. Bearded Dwarf Man. I tell you what, I'll give you some of your gold back. I'll give you your gold back. Just give me a little bit.
I'm gonna Vinny. Don't take what's not yours, and I'm gonna toss the instead of 5 gold, I'll toss 10 gold at Vinny.
He catches it.
I'll let him have his gold
I
back.
end out my like while I have like from like the back of his neck, I end out in front of him my open end.
All right. Here you go. Put the pouch. Make a perception check.
Okay, little shit. Perception.
Mhm.
15.
Please.
Immediately as you get your bag in your hand, you feel it a little bit lighter than it should. There you go. I gave it.
I didn't let my hold go, and I kind of tightened a little bit.
Oh, you're
around
hurting
the
me.
back of his neck.
Excuse me.
I meant all the gold, little one.
Oh man. All right. I think he puts his hand in, takes out 5 gold and gives it to you.
Good boy.
Now let go of me.
And then I release the grapple and I just kind of push him towards his friends.
And then he
All
turns
right.
around, gives you the middle finger, and runs off with his friends.
Yeah. Also, as well, you feel as from a slingshot, this tiny rock hits you in the head. Ow! Like you feel it, like, and then you see this other kid running off. Damn you!
Now, at least you got your gold back, right?
Yes, you could say so. But thanks for catching him. I am no familiar with the city, so
You gotta be careful and don't let your coin hang loose. You gotta put it close to the chest.
I will. Thank you. But
Great.
my name is Morcor.
You know. Yeah, sorry, just a quick second. Gray, as he starts to tell you, you look at him and you can clearly see that this gentleman is not from this city. And you see an opportunity there. You know that he's lost. His coin just been taken. And you know the city so well. So you think to yourself, perhaps before that drink, I could make myself a little bit of gold by helping this guy.
So, tell me, what are you doing in this city anyways? You don't look like you're a city kind of guy.
No, I'm from here for business, looking for something. I was robbed here around the bazaar. This is where my business attend me.
Okay. I'm gonna put out my hand to shake his, and the name's Stripe.
Morcor, and I take your hand in.
Do I notice anything else on Morcor? Like, is there anything else he's holding? Any weapons? Anything that I see that
I have
interests me?
a staff wrapped around, like there's a little wrap that goes around my chest, that ends in my back, to which it's strapped a staff, like a simple wooden staff.
Don't carry much on you besides that, do you?
I don't have
I'm not-
much with me. No, I'm not very possessious kind of guy.
Well, that's good. In a city like this, you would have lost everything anyway. So tell me more about this. What are you looking for? Is it worth a lot to you? Do you possibly need help?
I have a question. This is off. The book is like kind of a like would that bring trouble if you were to say to somebody that you're looking for it, or
Not really, no. Yeah, it's just like a fine book, and you don't really know why it did what it did, why it turned into that creature and attacked and nearly killed one of your monks.
Mhm.
But you are given a mission and you have to complete it. And they are fine books. They are cost around 250 gold pieces, apparently, you find out.
So there's obviously there isn't only one book. There are
Yeah,
multiple.
the one,
Yeah.
yeah, the one you're looking for in particular is called
Sort of
Mazfroth's Mighty Digressions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking for a book. I was told that I could maybe find it here in the bazaar. It's called Mazfroth Mighty something something.
Mazfroth Mighty something something. I thought monks were supposed to be like super smart, remember a lot of things.
Well, I'm not your standard kind of monk, you could say so. Just by the fact that I'm, as you can see, a dwarf.
Fair, I wasn't.
So, would you
point out
say that
anything.
you could help me find this book? Are you used to be around the city?
Let's see, I just lost 10 gold coins trying to get your gold back, so. Yeah, I'm interested in making some extra coin right now.
I'll make your time worthwhile.
Alright, let's talk this over a drink. On you, of course, right?
All right.
I heard dwarves have good taste in alcohol. Let's go.
All right, and you start walking with a purpose, going to get a drink in one of these fine inns around. And after a while of conversation, you exchange information. And Gray, you know that this pricey book that he describes will probably be on the White, that is on Hightown. You are in the moment in Midtown, so in time, you guys have that drink, but we'll cut off to the rest of you as you are just entered the gargant. You just passed these gargantuan bleak walls as you see a jolly crowd of different origins. You are inside your barrel top wagon, and you realize that these people behave worse than the farm stock that surrounds them. There is also, you just left this calming blue rainbow sea, where docks were cluttered with majestic vessels and rickety boats. And this beautiful warm evening, as you enter, you notice that no one in the city really acknowledges you at all. the life on the city happens around. Kids are playing. People are shouting on the fruits markets and vegetable stalls and all different
Get your
things.
fruits,
And
get your pineapples. I got the exotic fruits right here. Come.
By Jove, there's rather a lot of people here. It's rather crowded.
Yes, I'm honestly not getting that good of a vibe from the place.
Well, guys, we are here for a mission, so just keep walking. I enjoy it though. Seems lively still.
Right, well, let's go, shall we?
Yes, indeed. Move on. As we walk, I'm gonna divine sense the area around us, see if any peculiar characters pop up.
all right, sure. You activate your divine sense, and as you do, you don't seem to get any particularly really bad alignment people or any undead or fiends or celestial within your 60 feet vicinity. That I believe that's the range of it.
Yeah.
Cisco, while since we've just come into a crowd, Bruce is feeling very sort of on edge since there's a lot of people around here. I'd like to do a perception check. It's particularly see if there's any posters of familiar people,
Ooh,
like of
all
him
right.
or his
Yes,
mates,
please.
but also just a general one because he's kind of like, oh god, there's so many folk here.
Okay, yeah, please make a perception check.
12.
All right, with a 12, you guys notice Luke and sorry, why did I call you by your name? Bryn, Bryn and Dorothy. You notice straight away that Bruce is looking towards the walls. That is a bit unusual. And with your 12, you spot a sign with a picture of a painting or something like that on it, and it doesn't. As you get closer, for a second, you think, "Oh no, it's me," but then you realize it's not you; it's someone else on that poster.
Oh, that's lucky. Do I reckon? What's the name on the poster? Just just like Joe Random.
Yeah, his name is Artie the Kid.
Artie the Kid. Artie the Kid.
Yeah, and you see a man that looks like 80 years old in the picture on the painting.
Right, well, that's good news. I just guess
Money for the poor. Do you have some money? Oh, you look very righteous.
Sure. Here, and I pass him a gold piece.
Oh, thank you, good sir. Oh, you're so
no worries.
kind. Thank you so much.
I want to insight check that dude.
Please go ahead.
Some sort of. I mean, I'm from the big city. There must be. You have to be wary if there is some sort of scheme.
Bryn's an idiot.
Okay.
that was very kind of you, Bryn.
Oh, I try my best to be a good person.
Wow.
Money for the
Alright.
Money for the
Yeah, with a 23, you ascertain. I mean, you look at this poor gentleman. Gentleman is overstatement. You see this poor old man, and he looks so estimated and malnourished and full of mug. And you see he's genuine.
While Dorothy is checking that, I'm just kind of talking to Bruce and say, you know, we got to do some good in this world. We do a lot of bad, you know, especially us recently. We did just kill a bunch of people on the way back. We should probably do some good when we're not.
We did. Oh, of
Yes.
course we did. Oh, wait, no, you already know about my condition. Yes, well,
we killed.
In our defense, she did stick me with a couple of crossbow bolts.
Yeah, but still, I do feel a bit bad about it sometimes.
I can't say I feel particularly bad about her. I mean, she went for the kill. There were one in my chest and there was one in my torso.
Yeah, you're right. We should probably get a drink. Dorothy, you up for a drink?
I toss the old man a piece of gold first as well, and say to them, Yeah, I agree. It's sometimes better to balance the good with the bad, but I think I'm on Bruce's side. However, a drink doesn't sound bad. Maybe I want to look around at the same time if there are shields or like posts that would lead us to the White, to the marketplace
All
already.
right, perfect. Yeah,
I
please
could
go
murder a
ahead.
cup of tea.
Yeah, make a perception check.
Mhm.
While they're doing that, what time is it, by the way? Like, what
Make
are
a
we saying?
survival check.
Oh, all right then.
22.
You know, I live in constant fear whenever you ask me to make either a wisdom or intelligence check.
Oh, no.
Constant fear.
Right. With a 22, Dorothy, you see. Oh, okay. With a 22, you see that there is some signs indicating Midtown and Hightown, and you are aware that the White is in Hightown. With your survival of 18, you ascertain it's around 5:30 in the evening, something like that. It's still bright as it's summer and really warm.
Oh,
Now,
see over
Bryn, don't,
there. Oh, you go ahead.
now, Bryn, don't look at the sun. It could hurt your eyes.
I just trying to figure out what time it is. I think it's getting close to evening.
Slowly but surely. That's true. Over there, though. The High Town. We should go there and maybe search a tavern if you like, but the marketplace is there too, so let's not waste any time, shall we?
Yeah, sure.
Jolly good.
Onwards! Onwards!
Yeah, and you start following the signs. I will say, as is quite well indicated, eventually you get to Hightown and to the White itself. You've heard around that the White is located in the upper city. You also hear people commenting that it's home to patriarchs, the wealthiest citizens in Baldur's Gate. Visitors of this district find the streets as you arrive. You realize it's all illuminated with magical lights. You see luxurious boutiques, expensive restaurants, and elegantly dressed residents. As you are walking, you notice this woman with this huge hat, even much bigger than yours, with a feather on it.
I feel
And
challenged.
she gives you, yeah, she gives you the nastiest look ever to
Oh my
all of you.
god.
And you realize that she's wearing like some kind of designer handbag and designer heels and the whole outfit. All of the people around you in super designing clothing. And you see a lot of decadence going on. This upper city is truly a place of exclusivity. Um, oh, God, what are you wearing? How preposterous. Look at that, dear. She looks at her husband.
They cannot be all wealthy like us.
I know. It's so sad, isn't it? Well, don't
Well,
worry. Let's move further before she comes to speak to us. Go, honey.
all
And
right.
they start walking off, pretty much. And
How
That was
dare
dreadfully
you?
rude.
I'm gonna ignore that
and
for
you
now, but
also,
she's noted.
yeah,
She's noted
yeah,
in my
you
book.
also realize that there is quite a few veteran watch around, like soldiers stuff. And as you also enter through to the White, you notice that there was some kind of gate that was still open, but it says closed in the late evening unless you have a purpose to be here. And it kind of like you get by that it closes around 9 or 10 o'clock, and you are a few. It's taking you a couple of hours to get here. So it's around. You still have a couple of hours before the White closes.
You know, it's funny looking around this place. This is the sort of lifestyle that my father always aspired to. He was endlessly disappointed in his efforts.
Was he wealthy?
Maybe at one point, but I'm not entirely certain of his life before I came bundling along. There's not, as you can probably understand, there's not many noblemen. Well, noblemen. He was more of a homesteader when I was around. There are not many people like him who marry orc women.
I see.
Probably ruined him, actually, and I imagine the sight of me every day reminded him.
Well, let's not get distracted by other people's thoughts here. It's just I know it all too well. Being a self-made woman, in some circles, people look upon you and frown, but they don't know the inner you, do they?
No, I barely know the inner me myself. Huh. Oh, this place makes me dreadfully uncomfortable. I really could just find somewhere to get. I just need a cup of tea, a really stiff one.
Besides that, though, I think we still all look dashing. That woman has no sense of taste. So, we don't even have to listen to her. So first, a tavern or an inn, or right away the marketplace. What are you feeling, boys?
Whatever. Aki, what do you think?
Okay.
Upset. Do you want me to do Aki?
Yeah,
He
you
sets us
do
on
Aki,
fire.
actually. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
I think we should probably find what we're looking for first, and then
All right. Then.
Bruce, we should hit the tavern too.
Yes, well. Oh, let's just get this job out of the way while we have it, and get this sorted out, and we can celebrate with a drink afterwards. Hopefully I'm still around for that.
Alright.
This shouldn't be a violent job.
No.
Colossal misunderstanding, that's all.
I agree.
I mean, a lot of our jobs seem to end in violence.
Please don't.
But we are starting now, though.
Mm.
So, we're still away from the violence. A little bit.
Mm.
Let's peruse.
Mm-hmm.
That works for me.
All right.
Hey.
Actually, I forgot to mention, quick sec. You have actually left your barrel top wagon and your horses in the lower part of town. You've arranged for some people the offer. You saw some stables that belong to this inn where you had a drink, as Bruce requested, quickly. And you managed to leave your carriage and everything by quite cheaply. And you saw there's a lot of other carriages and things that is very safe there. So you're walking around, have your barrel top wagon, if that's okay with you guys.
We already had a drink then, too?
I didn't realize we already
Just,
stopped off somewhere.
I mean, that was like 2 hours ago. So you are super thirsty again. It's not like it was like a quick one. Yeah. Just to leave the carriages, they offer you a quick drink there. But you haven't had one for 2 hours.
If that's the case, I think Bruce will say, let's check at the market and maybe see if we can find what we came for. Maybe we can get all done and dusted shortly, and then we can...
I mean, I'm only saying this because, once we start drinking, time's just gonna fly. So it's better to kind of...
Fair enough.
Have a look.
That's an excellent point.
Get the work done.
Excellent point.
Thank you, Bruce.
Tally ho!
Books.
All right. Yeah, so let's do something. As you are asking around, you know that then they actually make a history check, the three of you, to see if you remember what you're looking for, or if you out of character know, then your character will know. So do you remember how the shop is called?
We got the last name of the shop is named Dune, and it's I believe that Valor got her book from a similar book from the Wide, which is the marketplace in Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, so that's where you are. You are on the Wide now. So you do Dorothy. You remember the Bryn, you are a bit unsure, but as you start thinking, so what were you looking for? You remember that it was like a shop called Dune at the end. So you can make some charisma checks and persuasion to ask around to the people.
Yeah, I don't even think I remember what a book is.
Yeah, so how can I help you?
Excuse me, hello there. Oh, you walked away from me. Hang on, let me just roll a persuasion. Ah, good sir, you look like you're paying attention to me.
Yes.
Oh, hello. Yes. Hi. And you see these two men.
Good day to you. My companions and I are searching for some kind of bookshop The name Dune is in it. Could you direct us to where that might be?
Darling, do you know where that shop could be? I'm sure we passed it just a minute ago.
Yeah, something Dune. Oh, is that the place with the super fine books with that unappealing stuff, isn't it? There.
I believe so. That way. And he points towards the direction.
Yes,
Brilliant,
it's
thank
that
you.
way.
Could you tell us the complete name? We only have one part of it with Dune. Or is it just called
Oh
Dune?
dear, I don't really know. I just know it finishes Dune. Something like maybe it's a color, isn't it, dear?
Come on.
Orange Dune?
Can we stop wasting time with these people? You know.
Yes, I'm sorry. I really don't know. Thank
Oh.
you. Good day.
I see. And Bruce looks kind of crestfallen, like he shrinks in himself a little bit.
Dorothy comes over and grabs him by the elbow. That is all we needed. Very well done.
Oh, thank you, miss.
Well, we should probably move forward then. At least we know where we're going.
Yes, onwards. Let us go. Over there.
All right, and you start making your way there towards the stall, and we move back to Grey and Mordor.
Morcor.
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 Sorry, it's gonna take me a while.
Don't worry.
Morcor, yeah. That you guys just finish your drink, and as well as you were in an inn discussing and getting to know each other a little bit, and you are heading towards the same stall that they are looking for as well on the white. You know, Grey, where they will sell the finest books, and you are yourselves on Hightown as well, looking for the same bookshop that they are looking, bookstall.
Sorry, I was muted. So, about this book you're looking for, can you tell me more about it? Why is this one so special to you? We're gonna just keep walking into the market.
Well, my master in my temple, far away from here, sent me a letter, asked me to track down this book has almost killed one of my brothers in the temple. Not exactly sure why, books being books, but apparently they have some kind of magic related to them.
Interesting. Then in that case, I guess I can help you find the book. Getting rid of it could be good for me as well.
Personally, I'm more interested in looking for who sold that book more than the book itself.
I guess that would make sense, yeah. So, I guess should we go into the market and see if we could find...
That is where the tracks lead me. That's all the information I know. If you really don't know anything else...
I could try asking around. As you could tell, I kind of know my way around this place.
Can I insight check him? I want to see if he's holding any information.
Sure, make an insight check. Let's see what you get.
The big city's making Morker cynical.
Oh, you can fucking bet on it.
Okay. Just tell me what you get.
13.
Oh. All right. With a 13, you get a few things. I mean, there is a lot of that you don't know, so he's definitely holding things that you are unaware of. But you definitely realize that this person knows the city really well, and he seems to be helping you. He's not doing it for nothing. He seems to be interested on the same subject than you. You're unsure why, but you can see that he is someone who knows how to traverse the city and make money, and he seems good. He's not really
He's
having
not fishy, let's say.
Yeah, no, he doesn't look. He's just generally helpful. For gold, probably, you ascertain.
Okay.
So come on, let's just head into the market then. Let's go check out the store that you've been telling me about and see if we can find this author, the one who made the book.
We are heading to the market.
Yep.
Yeah, and as you know the place quite well, Gray, eventually you arrive to the White, the same than the others. You see guards, very high class end people. You don't see any kind of pickpockets or any shady people at all, as usual on this part of town. And in time, as you pass several different shops and stalls and everything, you end up encountering a place that is called Amberdune Books. And coincidentally, at this time, the rest of you, all of you, actually find this place. And you actually, surprisingly, just the 5 of you approach Amberdune shop. Let me show you what you see there, just on the screen. I'll put a little. Can you see it on Roll20?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. You don't see those people there at the moment, but that's how the store looks like. And as you approach it, you see that it's on a corner, in a one-way out corner of the White. There is a few customers perusing its wares, and you see plenty of beautiful books, all in pristine condition. And in there, on the stall, it's got like a really bright colors. It's got like some drapes hanging over them, and it's so bright and colorful and beautiful, well looked after. And you see two people there. Just 1 second, sorry. Damn it, I lost the document. You see a middle-aged man that is wearing spectacles, human, and he's sitting on a corner of the stall. And then you see as well a middle-aged woman, also human, that she's kind of like doing her own thing also in the shop there.
Does the stall like look particular, like anything particular, like when compared to the other stalls? Like it's more elaborate in its decorings, maybe, or?
I mean, yeah, it's really beautiful, really well kept. You can see that these people really look after the books. All the books are in exquisite condition, clean, shiny, and you see lots of different books, but they are not displayed. You are like on the outside, so you are kind of like outside the place. There is no way for you to enter.
So like it's like a stall, but like you can, like it's an enclosed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like if you see on Roll20 that picture.
Yeah. So it's
it's kind of like you're on the outside, and you actually, all of you, just arrived there coincidentally. So the 3 of you notice that these 2 people, this man with white hair and this other handsome man as well with black robes, are both there as well. What do you guys do?
Bruce will see Morker and and greets him in Dwarvish, as he would to someone who is an elder dwarf, because he's bound to be older than Bruce because he's a half orc and this is a dwarf. He's trying to be respectful.
I don't understand you.
Okay, I revert back to common when you look at.
I just look at you like flicking my eyebrows, like what?
I'm so terribly sorry.
Bruce, what did you say to him?
Actually, what did you say to me?
I'd like to whisper into Morcor's ear. I believe he called you a midget.
Can I roll perception, see if I catch that, please?
Yeah, I want to as well.
Go ahead.
I'm going to as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
make an stealth check, Gray. Actually.
My bad rolls are coming back to haunt me today. I didn't hear anything.
15. Wait,
Yeah.
is it advantage because I'm
with-
whispering? No.
you know
You
what?
try.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna fish. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna fish.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, do it with
No.
advantage because
Yeah?
you're whispering.
Oh
Yeah,
no!
because
I
he's
didn't
like
want to. No, it's okay. It's okay. I don't
No,
want to
this is
fish.
cool. This is cool. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay. Okay.
Do
Come
you
on,
Come
that
on,
20.
take the
Come on, that
advantage.
20. No.
Oh no! All right.
Fate
Still
has
lower.
decided.
So
Fate has
Bruce,
decided.
I'll take the 50.
Bruce and Dorothy
Yeah.
both hear him.
Yeah, you guys hear it. He says
Bruce-
that. Bye.
Bruce turns to you and goes, "How dare you, sir? I was greeting him as any in the traditional greeting of an elder dwarf. I
That's
should
exactly
Well,
right.
well, now you're calling me elder. That's also kind of mean.
Well, you're clearly older than I am.
How do you know he's
That-
older than you?
That is.
I'm 23.
Well, I am 92, but for a dwarf, really young man, I am not really old per se.
Well, I grew up with dwarven tutors, and it taught me much about where they were from.
While he's talking, I just entered the stall.
Oh, wow.
I'm also just gonna like billow my cloak kind of in front of Bruce and then walk after Morcor.
Bruce again sort of shrinks in on himself again at that slight. Like he looks kind of like, whoa.
We need to get better at meeting locals.
I was trying.
You did your best, mate. We should probably follow them in, though. Don't keep the dwarvish to a down low, though.
Apparently so. I'm having a bad day.
Excuse me. May I help you with anything? See this little fragile, all-human man with the spectacles in there, and the woman.
I'm gonna walk up to her first. Ma'am, I have two questions for you first. First question: do you sell drinks here?
Oh no, only books. There's a bookstore. Not I need.
Second question: do you have any books that I would be interested in? About ladies.
Oh, those kind of books about ladies. And he looks towards. Honey, do we have any books about ladies here?
With
Bunny?
pictures, of course. With pictures, like painted on.
While he's asking this, I'm just wondering, looking at all the books around and not really paying attention.
You see her kind of look left and right suspiciously, and then goes, "Oh, no, we don't sell anything like that. But we do have very, very good books here. Have you seen this one?" And she reveals a book to you, and on the title it says it's called the Dark Hadar.
Did you call it the Daka Daka?
That's what I heard.
Hadar.
The
Dark
Dark
Hadar.
Hadar.
Hadar,
Hadar. Yeah. The Dark Hadar. This is a very good book. Very interesting about a being. Oh, well, if you purchase it, you'll get more information. It's really good and very expensive, I must say, but I'm sure you can afford it.
What's
Yes,
what's
it's
the
a
book
good
about?
book.
Very rare book. It's about a being that is not from this world. But there's writing on the back if you want more information about it.
Can I try to persuade her to let me read at least 5 pages? I want to know at least what I'm reading about.
Sure, yeah, of course.
Surely I can
Take the
sample the
book.
book.
Yeah, have a look.
No,
Bunny,
no, Impa. No, sorry. It's for. If you purchase it, then you'll be able to read it. I would say make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Fair. I'm a shady looking guy. Oh, yeah, this is not gonna be good. Oh!
Oh!
10.
Oh!
Alright.
No, unfortunately, if you purchase it, it costs 250 gold pieces, and the book is all yours.
I'm just gonna. Oh, my heart. I'm gonna walk away for a little bit and like put my hand against the wall, like.
You don't. Okay.
Ah.
She puts the book to the side.
I look towards him. Are you alright?
250 gold.
What are you talking? Whatever. Do you really think this is the place where we could find a book that eats people's faces or something?
Are you saying that? Are you saying
No.
that stealthily? Actually?
No, I'm just normally speaking to him.
Do we hear that?
We must hear that.
Yeah, all of you do, and also the people on the store as well.
Did we already enter? Like for real? For real?
I mean, you are on the outside. There is no really. You cannot really enter.
It's a
as
stall.
such,
It's
you
a
know,
stall,
like,
so you're just on the
it's a
outside. They're
stall.
closer to
It's
it.
closed. Yeah. You cannot enter, but you can see close. You know. Like,
Okay, so
if
before
you
we
look
come
like
closer,
that,
I
you-
would like to turn to Bryn for a second and say, maybe you wanna make that little check of yours to see if anything pings.
Yeah, good idea, and I'll do another divine sense.
While you're doing that,
And-
Bruce turns to you both and says,
Anything evil?
I'd rather not speak to anyone else anymore. I believe you should probably speak to them.
No worries, I got you. And
Yeah.
before I would step in and talk, but maybe for order's sake, check what Bryn's check has.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, with your divine sense, you don't get any evil creatures, or fiends, or undead, or celestials around.
I think we're all right at the minute. I'll say, and I'll kind of tap the dwarf on the shoulder and say, I think we may be able to help you. We are here for the same thing.
Oh, really? Are you going to invent another way to insult me, maybe?
No, I'm not here to insult you. That's his job, and I point to Bruce.
Bruce sheds a tear.
I kind of eye you like bad.
Well, just to let you know, we're here for a similar reason. And I'll
So what are you looking for?
We're here because the book attacked us, and I grab my battle axe and prepare. No, I'm not going to get it out. I'm just preparing to grab it if need be.
Do I notice his hand on the X?
I'm not doing it towards him. I'm doing it towards. I'm more kind of just getting ready to. So
No, I'm just a really cautious guy. You know, years of combat.
Fair enough.
I'm just gonna hover my hand around my whip.
You hear while you do that when I like kind of eye your motion as you go to the handle. You hear from like my around my hip where like my hand is dangling. Hey, of a finger that just cracked as I'm looking. I like cracking my fingers without even with one hand only.
You see the woman in the stall see this situation, and she looks around and she goes, "Please, if you don't mind, if you want to cause any ruckus here, please take it somewhere else."
While she's talking to them and trying to calm down the ruckus, is that book she offered me still nearby? Do I see it?
Yeah, there's plenty of the book. You also read the title of the book that the monk is looking for as well. There's one of those books there as well.
Yeah.
I'm going to reach out and grab it and try to take it.
Yeah, the old man is looking at you blatantly. What are you doing? She told you cannot read the book unless you purchase it.
Listen. I just want to read one page. Just one.
Okay. All right. He just grabs the book on his hand and he opens it for you and shows you. And
What
it's kind of like.
What does the page say?
Yeah, you can see that it's talking about some kind of worship of this deity or something like that called Hadar. That it's quite dark, you know. It's not a book that anyone will buy. It's quite specialized. Perhaps if you were more an arcane person, you would be more interested on it. It's basically talking about the magic and different ways to how you can. Magic doesn't always have to be good, you know. Sometimes you can harvest darkness, and from darkness can become power, something like that.
So, I would like to, completely disregarding the interaction between these people and the tension that is built up, I would like to still make my grand entrance and open my arms, speak into the room, and say, "Gracious and esteemed owners of the Amber Dune Bookshop, my name is Dorothy Lavenbloom, and I am here to inquire about books, and it seems that I have found the right place."
Ma'am, could you lower your voice? It's okay, we can hear you.
Oh, I thought it would be. Is it a library in here? I thought it was still like a stall. Maybe you should. Yeah.
I think
So-
she's a bard or something. She's a performer, honey.
Okay.
So if you could humor me, I will try to. I will try to lower my voice a little bit. I'm sorry. He's right. I'm used to projecting my voice a little bit. So, and I come closer and lower my voice a little bit. I would like to inquire at the behest of an institution that shall remain unnamed for now, but it has come to our attention that books with certain unusual qualities that might be dangerous have their origin in this shop sometimes, and we would like to know more about that. It seems you have unusual books here, if you know what I mean.
You see her kind of
What
being a
does she
bit
mean?
uneasy about the situation, and she goes, perhaps you could wait for our manager? She's not here at the moment.
Yes, I don't
Of
know
course.
which books she
I would
talking
love to
about.
speak to the manager.
Corvala will not be here for 2 hours at closing. So
Are you willing to wait?
Yeah.
You can see them kind of cowering a little bit back and kind of stepping a little bit back as well.
Can I
insight them, please?
You
sure.
Me too.
can I do that as well?
Yeah, inside
Everyone
checks,
checking them
yeah,
out.
please.
What are
Yeah,
they
of course.
feeling? Oh,
Fuck is my insight? There it is.
what was the name again of the manager?
14.
Korvala?
14.
Corvala. Yeah.
14.
Oh no.
314. What the fuck?
Anyone else wants to insight? Or
Anyone
just
else
the
want to
three
roll a
of you?
14?
You know what? I'll roll a 14. It'll be the best roll I've ever made, but I'll roll a 14. Insight,
Roll.
right?
14.
I dare you, yeah.
Oh!
You had to break it.
Yes!
I think you're better than
So let me
us.
go through the
Divine
roles.
intervention.
God
So
damn it.
Bruce, Dorothy, and Gray. As you look at them, you notice they are a bit nervous, but you seem to be like you don't really know why, and they seem to be truthful. They don't really hide in anything. But you, Bryn, with your 21, you see that they are freaking out. They are really nervous. There is definitely something they're hiding. And rolling on that, as you are looking into his eyes, for a second, your eyes move towards the books that are behind. And rolling on that 21, you see Mazfroth's Mighty Digressions on the shelf of the stall. They are behind them. That is the book that you actually were attacked by.
Mhm.
Bruce just assumes they're starting to get scared because they see this large half orc there. She's like, oh,
Hmm.
this again.
I'll point out the book and say I think that's what we're looking for, and
Just
I point my
blatantly-
battle axe at it. I point my battle axe at it.
I follow his the where he points with the battle axe. Do I notice that like is there a title on the cover?
Yeah, you
or-
can, as he points exactly what it is, you also can read that the book name is the same, the one that you actually got attacked by. Well, not you, but it's the name of the book you're looking for as well. And as you do point with the axe, you actually realize that there is a couple of guards kind of like just walking from behind you, and one looks at you and they look at each other as they see that you are with your axe out, and they look at you, look at each other. What do you do, Bryn?
Please, I would suggest to put it down. There's some guards coming. We don't need to cause a problem here. Please, just wait for Zakera. She'll come in shortly.
Yes,
Of
our
course.
manager Corbala will be
Yeah,
here. There's no
We are
need.
we are aware
Corbala,
some of these
sorry.
books are evil, by the way. You can't hide from us.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh,
But you wait for Corbala.
you know what I'm talking about.
Yes, they try to eat us.
You know what we're talking about. I think we all know what we're talking about.
Yes, we all know what we are talking about.
You do?
You know what? 2 hours.
Actually,
Corbala, okay?
can I make an intelligence check? Because I want to know if even I know what I'm talking about.
You definitely know.
Yeah,
Let's say that you
the
know.
insight, yeah.
Yeah,
Let's say
okay.
you know.
Yeah.
You're inside. You know.
Okay.
If
Just making sure.
if we have
Now
to
you
wait
see.
2 hours,
No, sorry, you go, Greg.
if we have to wait 2 hours, then I want a discount on that book.
Let's see. With Corbala gets here, she can do something. We'll see. Okay. Just come back in 2 hours. No problems. All good. They look at the guards. All good. No problem. They're just adventurers. They are not used to the finities high town.
Bryn,
Oh,
The
sir,
guards not.
would you
and
recommend
keep
that we simply wait here for the 2 hours?
Well, maybe it's best. I don't want these two running away.
We have a business. We're not going anywhere.
Mhm.
Shop is open. We are respectful business, and we dear. And he looks at Bunny.
Yeah, just please, we just wait for her. When she comes back, she'll probably, you can speak to her and explain the situation. I'm sure she'll have the answers that you're saying. If you want, you can stand around here. There's other places you can visit as well in the wide. We're not going anywhere. We've been here for so long, selling books. Why are we going to run?
I think they're being honest, guys. I really do think we could come back.
Sure. I have one thing I'd like to try. He turns to the party. This might be a rather dumb idea, but bear with me. Those books there, and he points to the ones that are the name I can barely remember. The one's Brinspot. May I open one of them, please? I simply wish to open it.
They look at each other. Sure, of course. And the old man kind of like slowly stands
wanna
up.
take
And he
I want to take a step away
Takes-
from Bruce.
takes the book.
As the old man's about to give
yes.
it to you, the woman stops. Please, I know that you want to inspect the books and all, but can you just wait? You're very.
Oh, wait. Of course. I'll happily wait. I just simply wish to open it, and then I'll pass it back to you. I'm not even going to read it. I'll even pay you for the privilege.
I'll open it for you.
Oh, of course.
He opens it. Look.
Does it look like he's holding it? Oh, he's opening the pit. Never mind.
He just goes like that. Shows you. There's nothing wrong here. As I said, Corbala will come back in 2 hours.
Do I recognize the writing?
Yeah, you recognize the same author, Mazfroth.
Same content?
You recognize, same context, the black ink, quite good calligraphy, and you recognize one of the pages that is talking about the demons of the abyss. That is like it was in one of the things that you actually went through. Sorry, that you went through quickly. You were not really interested in that topic, but that was one of the essays.
Oh, I've just had another idea, but I don't think Bruce would be smart enough to think of this.
Tell us.
Bruce is as smart as you want him to.
Yeah, I'll tell you what I want to do, and I'll roll a straight intelligent history check of your choice. Basically, I want to think if he would have the light bulb moment where he goes, Dorothy, what page were you reading? What chapter were you reading when the thing came out and attacked you.
Sure.
Yeah, no, you can say that. It's
I
fine.
will roll for that. You can. Oh, I can just say it. Okay then.
Yeah, no worries.
Dorothy.
You say.
What chapter were you reading when the monstrosity popped out of your book?
Do I remember? DM?
Make a history check, please.
Okay.
This happens. Can I? Because you're talking to them, but I'm looking while he scrolls through the pages. Can I looking at them like trying to read a couple of words to try and get the context? Because I have no idea what like the books entails. I don't know what it is all about. So I try to get the context of like trying reading something, like trying to get what the fuck is this all about.
All right, so make a perception check as well. I'll give you advantage, Murker. So
Okay.
you're quite close. And Dorothy, with a 12, you aren't sure exactly which page, but you remember you were reading about Astra and the Weave.
I have it in my notes too. Mistra, the god of magic, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
One last thing, good sir. Could you turn the page to the chapter involving the god of magic and the weave, please?
Okay, with a 10, let's say, you can see some pages, Murker. You see like magic, calamity. There is like certain words, random words. Del Reckoning.
Okay.
And the man looks, as you say that, Bruce, the man looks at the woman again. And they give each other a very unusual look that you all realize that is a discomfort look.
I'm inciting that. No. 10. Ah.
It's probably kind of clear though, right? They don't want us to go into detail too much now.
Sure, which page you want? This is making me uncomfortable, and he starts
Just the
kind of
chapter
like
about
looking.
the god of magic and the weave. That should be in the contents.
Uh-huh.
Good sir.
Yeah.
You're very kind. I
okay.
really do appreciate how helpful you're being. You're on a fine
Yes,
establishment.
That's okay. We have fine books and fine reputation to uphold.
And you are living up to it every minute that you are helping us. I do appreciate it.
Yeah, and he shows you that page. So are you buying it then?
Is this
Before he
200 gold too?
Before he closes it, can I also check if there, now that I know context, if I can get, like, I don't know, any particular rune that entails magic?
Make an Arcana check to see what
Okay.
you know about. Let's see what you know about what you're reading. Roughly,
15.
You know? All right, with a 15, you will know, like, especially you that are 90-something years old, you will remember tales when you were young of people talking about a period in time when magic was not available to anyone. The weave of magic was destroyed, and it was called the Great Calamity. A huge calamity that happened, and you kind of ascertain that this is what the book talks about.
Okay. Go onwards, sorry.
Oh,
No,
well,
that's
okay.
okay.
Thank you very much for all your assistance. Dorothy, Brent, I'm at a loss. I could have sworn that something would have popped out of it.
Yes, I was kind of hoping for the same thing.
Did I hear Bruce say that?
I'll roll stealth, and you can roll perception.
Yeah, I mean, let's say at this point, I mean, you don't know each other, so but you. Ooh, wow. Okay, please make a perception check.
Yeah,
Yeah, you do hear it. And you,
Bruce, not subtle.
and at this,
I don't know
and
what
at
to
this-
do anymore. I don't think it's working.
and I will say at this point, as you all together, actually, you all realize that you are in a way all here because of the same purpose. And even though you don't know each other, that kind of like new city, new place, you look at each other and you ascertain that staying together for now will probably be your best approach, as you all want similar things, even though you don't know each other, but you have the same purpose.
Quick cut in. Did we already describe ourselves? No, right? Do you know what we look like?
Actually, yeah, that's a very good
I
point. My
know.
apologies.
I know Dorothy has a
let's-
big hat with a feather.
Yeah. Okay. So
That's all I
if
know.
you want, guys, let's just do one thing. I assume you're not gonna be staying around here for 2 hours on the shop. So
Oh God, no!
the
I'll get
man,
bored.
yeah,
Not for 2 hours,
the
but I
man.
would actually like to peruse a little bit before we leave and then spend time somewhere else and then come back. So actually I would like to peruse a little bit and check out some books, some other books there as well, just casually.
And
All
I want to
right,
go
so
check out
let
some of
make.
the markets.
All right, so yeah, let's say that you have a look, Dorothy. Make a perception check, and then you can all go wherever you guys are going. And then we can do the description.
Do I have to roll perception as well?
No, just Dorothy that is looking for the
Okay.
books. It's okay for now. You see books on different topics. You see the history of the Sword Coast. There is a book. There is another book that like all different about deities and random topics. The only thing you realize that all these books are really well looked after and they are classified on different price ranges. So you have books that cost 250 gold pieces. You have books that cost 100 gold pieces, and you have little even novels, things like that. But all are really high quality.
Are there any books about thieving or stealing?
Okay, make a perception check. Now you do. Sorry.
I figured that was gonna come. I just like
Okay.
20.
Yeah, as you look around, all the books that you see here are about topics that are quite respectful in a way, like so there is nothing about thieving or things like that. But you do find a novel about a famous thief that you will have heard of, called Argaman, and he's like a well-known thief.
Agamon. Okay.
Yeah. And he's like a novel, and he's kind of like a slightly cheaper.
How much is that book?
You ask the people on the stall. That one is around £100, 100 gold pieces. Damn it,
Oh,
what
this is
about-
ridiculous. I'm gonna storm out of the
Yeah.
store.
Sorry.
I'm gonna kick. Or wait, there's no door to like barge out of. I'm just gonna fucking walk away. Like, this is
I
ridiculous.
say good day, sir.
And good day to you, half orc.
See you in
I just kind of follow him.
All right. So at this point, as you all leave the front, will you actually go, Bruce? Let's start with Bruce, if it's okay. How does Bruce looks like?
Bruce is a big half orc. He looks a bit more orcish than he does human, although his smaller tusks give him away. He's also not built like a strong man, more like a heavyweight boxer. Orcs tend to be a bit beefier. He's about 6'7" or 2 meters tall, and about 114 kilograms, which would be about 250 pounds. He's got quite a smart black shirt with sort of a lacy up bit down the front here. That the picture I've shared in Discord doesn't quite match that. With a maul that he has hanging off his back, so a massive hammer, along with sort of brown built-up traveling trousers and brown boots, and a monocle, along with his very smart goatee and mustache.
You're on mute, Cisco.
Yeah, sorry. Dorothy, please go ahead. Describe your character looks like as well.
Okay, I just found the image. Very good. Okay, so Dorothy is a large human woman, and she has bright red, almost orangey hair that is going up to the neckline, and she has a wide-brimmed hat with like a little fascinator thing on the top of her head, and she's fair-skinned, and she has now, because her initial dress has ripped in a fight, she now has another dress on, which is scarily tight, dangerously tight, and it ends just above the knees, and it's emerald green, if I remember correctly. And she has like a dark purple, almost gray fur coat with like fur trimmings at the neckline and at the bottom of the coat, and some little garish jewelry on her fingers, and some red heels that are not too high because she has to be, unfortunately, functional, but basically
All right.
the ultimate female pimp.
All right.
There you go.
And last but not least, how does Bryn look?
Bryn
Just
is
remind our audience.
Bryn is not as tall as Bruce, but is around 6'2", and is in full plate mail. Plate mail that is well kept together and is somewhat armed. He's got a dagger and sword on his side, and a battle axe already been mentioned, kind of tucked away on his back, and a shield attached to his arm. And seems human. To naked eye, looks human enough, and is very much just trying to keep an eye on the situation as he doesn't want to be attacked by another evil butch.
All right. Fantastic.
All right. As you all kind of stand and step away from the stall, you hear a very loud, boisterous voice just a couple of tents away, as this man steps out with a couple who look quite regal, and he goes, "Ah, thank you for your purchase. Remember, no refunds." And as he begins to step into his tent, he turns and sees you all. His eyes widen, a big smile, and he begins to approach you very gingerly. And as he does, let's take a break.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah, we will be back in, should we say, 10 minutes?
Mhm.
Keep it a bit
Yeah.
shorter than usual. Is
Yeah.
that cool with everyone?
Yeah.
All right. So don't go anywhere. For you watching at home, we'll be back on 10 for more. See, it seems like it's going to turn into a shopping episode. Let's see. All right.
See you in a
Cool,
bit.
cool. See you in a
See ya.
bit.
Hello, and welcome back to Rollers of Fate, and we get back straight into the game and see
Okay.
what will happen now. So,
Yeah.
as you guys stepped out from the store, you see this gingery man come approaching you with a big smile on his face, and before you could say anything, he says, "How wonderful! Come, what is this I see? New customers to be? Don't be shy. Have a look and come inside. I am Bashim. I am him. I'm sure you have heard of me. But if you haven't, don't worry. Tonight is your lucky night. So, what is your goal? Here, hold the scroll as he passes the scroll to each of you. Roll it out, read it aloud, and watch the magic come alive. When a rude person speaks to you and you don't understand, I have a scroll just for that, so don't worry at all. Perhaps your slow-cold friend pushes you off a cliff and you're about to die, falling to your doom. Don't worry, I have a scroll for that. Or maybe you wish to sit and relax and realize you need a massage. Don't worry, we have a servant for that. And a scroll for that too. Don't be shy. Look around. Shop is not only for decoration or a facade. I have things in here that are so good for the gold that I ask. Look at you, you shiny man. I see you're holding a shield. What about this one? Look, no hands. Wink, wink. You could do other things. What about you? I see that you wear fancy shoes, but these slippers are nice. Watch me walk on the wall. And he begins walking on the wall. Upside down. What trickery is that? But look at these shoes. They're so beautiful. They were made by Elvin, who was so kind. And what about this robe? So many patches. You rip them off and they'll become items in your hand. Continue to look around. Come to me when you've decided. But trust me, you will enjoy this stay, and you will purchase from Bashim. Finally. Thank you.
I just grab Gray by like a thigh and look. I'm like, what just happened?
Bruce has that look, that face that Shrek makes at the first Shrek film. He loves it. Dorothy, is this what they call a grifter?
I'm gonna look at Morker and be like, how do you think he did that wall walking thing? Like, do you think I could do that?
Don't be shy. Come, talk to me. Sorry, what
You are the one that is used to the city. How? What?
Come, my dwarven friend.
No.
Come. Let me show you. What do you like? Look, I have so many things that may interest you. Would you like to purchase something, huh? Oh, what about you, beautiful lady? You look at you. Your fine clothing. Definitely, I have something for you too. Yes, sir. You were saying?
Can I try talking to him in Elvish?
What do you?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
How do you walk on the walls like that?
You can speak one of the languages that I know. Don't worry, it's all part of these beautiful slippers of wall climbing. Come, have a look. Do you want to try them on and try it for yourself?
Yes, I would love that.
Okay. Take off your shoes. Try them on. I will be right with you. What a beautiful hulking man you are. You're so strong. What do you seek? I have anything and everything in this shop. Tell me, you all, you beautiful people, what do you want?
Bruce looks very distressed. He's like,
I check my pockets, by the way.
Actually, I will also check my pockets.
I'm also gonna check my pockets.
Yeah, you don't need to all check your pockets.
The entire party starts to dance the Macarena.
Nothing has been taken. No, nothing's been taken to any of you guys.
Hold there.
Well, I am enamored by this salesman spirit. I like it, so I respond. Oh, do you want to say something? Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, can I walk on the? Am I walking on the wall right now, like above Dorothy?
Yes, take a step. Come on. See?
I'm
Oh,
I'm
look
gonna
at
be
you.
like right
Look
next
at
to
him.
Dorothy. I also like this store, Dorothy. That
Upside down. Don't worry. You can
What
stand
are
there.
you?
You might get a head rush, though.
Yeah, please be wary. You don't want that rush of blood coming through your head and get dizzy, dear.
Oh no, this feels great. I had 2 drinks before this. Don't worry, I'm used to this.
All right, all right. Well, what else do we have here? Let me take a look. So we have these slippers, and they seem to fit you very well.
Yeah, no, I'm surprised. I got big feet usually.
Oh, well. You know what they say about people with big feet.
Big hands.
Big shots.
I'm
So
gonna
now what
Make
else do we
a
have?
perception check.
I'm gonna come back
Dorothy,
down
if
to
you
the
wanna
ground.
see what you see.
I'll make a perception check with anyone
Yeah,
else.
whoever wants to, as you are kind of looking around the shop, please do go ahead and do perception check.
So
You're
right
all
now we
there.
are in his shop,
Yeah.
You've
and
been-
how
Ooh.
like what does it look like?
Inside, it is wonderful. It has got items all across. You see them all like how it would be set in a bazaar itself. Very very musky smell inside. It has almost like an oud smell, and it smells divine. It also has items all across. You see a stack of potions that are to the side. You see this wonderful shield around you. Rows of scrolls everywhere around. You see this slight mist or smoke that seems to be permeating all across.
Oh, yeah. Everyone got a scroll, right?
You have to purchase it to use it, of course.
Oh, I thought he just handed out scrolls to everyone.
Oh,
There's
just a-
such a wall of text. I didn't know what was happening.
I thought it was I thought these were flyers.
Yeah, me too.
I didn't even open it. I was just like,
Yes. I mean, you're holding them. I'm sure that they would interest you. Look, I'll tell you what you what I have. Of course, you're holding a few of the scrolls that I can provide you with. This includes a scroll that you can begin understanding people. Some magic users know it as comprehend language of some sort, but yes, it's very good. This scroll here is allows you to detect magic. Now, if you use it here, you're going to see that my whole store is very magical. This one, obviously, I told you that if one of your friends over here tries to push you over, if you activate this scroll, it will guide and gently take you without you hurting your back or breaking your legs. It's called Featherfall. And this one over here, this one is basically if you have a pet, you can use it and it will find you a familiar. Yeah, familiars could be like a small little dragon or other creatures of some sort. I might even had the use of it. What else do you have? This one. This one's very good. This one basically allows you to give you magical protection. Sometimes you're walking down the street, someone tries to mug you, and then you feel a dagger going through your back. But if it's this, you won't feel a thing because nothing will penetrate a magic mage armor. This one is pretty good too. It shoots out little white beams and hits the person, and they can't do anything about it. It is very precise. And last but not least, a shield. You can use it just before someone tries to attack you, and it will create some sort of magical barrier. I'm not really sure how that really works. I've not fought anyone and ever had to use it. Oh yes, and I talked about a servant. Well, you can't really see him, but he's around and he can help you. It's called the Scroll of Unseen Servant. Those are the scrolls that I have. Have a look at those. Obviously, I have other items too, but if you're interested in that, I'll tell you more about that.
As you are looking around the items just described, you also notice that there is some kind of pet in a corner. It looks like a ferret, and it goes like as you look at it and it screams like a little weird ferret.
Oh,
Bruce
That
immediately walks up to
is
the ferret.
adorable.
Isn't he? Come here, little Rolo. Rolo, come.
And you see the creature kind of like starts, it's like too fat, so it's kind of like moving in a weird way until he kind of climbs over his shoulder and
He's
stands there.
okay. Stop biting my finger, you stupid. No, he's okay. He doesn't bite.
Could I try and determine if this ferret is in fact a ferret, and if it is it's okay and it's not just like stressing the fuck out?
All right. How maybe make an insight check, perhaps,
Or
animal
animal
handling,
handling.
whichever
One of
Animal
one,
those.
handling.
yeah, whichever one you prefer.
I'm quite happy with animal handling. I have proficiency in that.
Okay.
While he's doing that, can I have a look at this shield?
Haha, you looked at the shield. I know this will catch your eye. Well, this one. This is a very good shield. This shield is a. It's called what did that gentleman call it? Animated shield. You basically. You see this? Take your shield off, huh? And then, eventually, once you kind of play around with it, it will begin floating around you. And it's like then you don't really need to hold the shield. You can just have your hands, do whatever you want, and it will protect you as best as it can.
Interesting.
I mean, I am willing to part with it for 650 gold pieces.
I don't think I'm that interested. I think I'm just here to browse.
Okay, don't worry. You will definitely leave the store with something for sure. I am so certain of that.
You realize with your animal handling 18, you actually realize that this creature is not really an animal. You detect a lot of arcane magic, so you could assume perhaps it's some kind of familiar. Rather.
Okay, Bruce would know nothing about magic, so he'd pick up on that's not an action. That's not like a beast.
Yeah,
It's something
so
else,
let's
maybe
say that,
magic.
yeah.
He doesn't know for sure. But is it distressed? Because he was trying to pick up on if it's distressed or not. Is it okay? Because it doesn't seem to be.
Yeah, he seems okay. He just seems over and hard for him. But yeah, he's okay. He just seems quite like that's how he speaks or whatever sounding.
Okay. Bruce will immediately kind of shrink back into the corner of the shop. It's all been a bit much.
Dorothy.
Just picture, if you will, a 2-meter tall half orc trying to look as small as he can.
Are you okay there?
I'm fine. I'm all right. I'm all right.
Okay. I'll come to you in a second. Dorothy, you feel this kind of something like a robe kind of begin to surround you. Now, I know this does not look pretty on the outside, but if I flip it around and put it this way, see, you don't see the patches, huh? And it really suits you too, with your little green outfit that you're wearing. Vavavoom. Well, let me tell you a little bit about this item. This item is called Robe of Useful Items. You see these patches? Slowly, one by one, if you take them off, it will turn into an item. And I can tell you, as he goes through each of them, pointing out, this one will produce 2 daggers. This one over here creates 2 lanterns. And then he goes, 2 steel mirrors, 10-foot pole, 2 hempen rope, about 50 feet, I think, 2 sacks. This one also, this one's a good one. This one turns into a mule. Yes, it's very useful if you want to ride. Of course, not for you, but whatever if you need to carry anything. This one turns into a pit. Yes, so you don't need to dig a hole, you'll just make one. This patch over here turns into an iron door. This one turns into a window. And this one turns into a robot. So if you're ever at sea, well, you can just pull out the patch, wabam, and there you have a boat. Shut up, Rolo. Sorry, ignore him.
Well, that does sound rather like a curious item. I was just gonna think, it does seem handy to have a 10-foot pole in my pocket. You see, what does it look like I wonder, and this is actually also a question to the DM, just out of character.
Mm-hmm.
What's the color story here?
The robe itself is kind of outside. It's gray with loads of different colored patches, but when he turns it the other way around, it's got this kind of murky green on it, which doesn't really
Murky
actually go with your outfit at all. But it's green, and he's just trying to sell it to you. And he says, "I can probably give you a little bit of discount because you are." Very, very beautiful. Let's say 600 gold pieces.
Why? What would the full price be if the discount is 600 gold pieces then?
I would say about 1,200 gold pieces.
He's
I
full of
see.
shit.
Yeah, I want to insight check that statement.
Go ahead.
Yeah, please make an inside check.
Oh no,
Yeah,
natural one.
He seems so truthful. You definitely know that's how much it will cost. Like he's telling the truth, 100%.
You know you have such
Well,
beautiful eyes.
thank you. Well, that is certainly true, and I do hear that a lot. But currently, I am on my travels, so I don't have all my money with me.
Ah!
So even with the discount,
Wait. These your friends? And he kind of...
they are.
I'm sure they've got some money to spend with you. You're going to miss the opportunity. The next time you come here, everything will be gone. How do
It's
you
true.
know?
It might be gone. You are right.
Exactly. So why don't you put your money together and purchase a few items? Trust me, you will not be disappointed.
Maybe I should. The only thing that I'm wondering about is the exterior. You see, I'm a woman of a certain presentation, if you
Of
couldn't tell.
course.
And it has to match with the things that I'm wearing besides that coat. And currently, the tones are a little bit. They're fighting a little bit, if you see what I mean. And I couldn't possibly present myself that way. Is there a way to fashion this coat a little different so that it might suit my
100%, my dear. You can put the colors of whatever you want. Unfortunately, I do not have the dye kit here, but if you take it to any tailor, I'm sure they will give you a fabulous color to it. Whatever you want. Just obviously keep it inside out. Voila. It is amazing. It will look fabulous. It looks fabulous on you already.
Why can't you fashion it for her now? Just make it easier.
I told you already, I do not have the dyes or the kits here. I do not sell those type of things here. I suggest you should come down here. Your face is very red.
I'm already down. I'm just gonna jump down.
Ah, how did you like those slippers? Very good.
They're not too bad. But before we discuss more about the slippers, if she has to go get it fashioned, I mean, obviously it's not worth that much to Dorothy now, right?
Oh, I've already cut the price in half. Do you not agree,
So
my
what if
beautiful lady?
we-
That's
what if
right.
we-
He already did. I mean, I don't know if we could even bring it down further. It's such a high quality item. Although I do have to agree, the fashion thing is a little bit, well, how do I say it? It is a little bit straining. If you could maybe suggest at least a tailor around here that I could beseech afterwards.
Of course, I will write that information down for you. He's a good friend of mine as well. His name is Rudolph. He's great at doing these things. I will send you. You can go there, and he can sort that out for you. And he will also give you an amazing discount, especially after he sees you.
Yeah, I would assume so. So thank you very much for that. I will keep that in mind. Let me just turn around to my fellow companions real quick, and we'll see if we can manage the finances.
Of course. Just for you.
You go, Mo.
Yeah, I was just say, as you all look around and browse a bit before you guys kind of converse about situation and what's going on, I'll just go around things that you identify and see around, and he explains what these things are. So
you're gonna say the same on me.
Yeah. So obviously you saw the slippers of spider climb. Then you also see boots of elven kind, which he kind of. What does the boots of elven kind do?
They give you advantage on a stealth check.
Advantage on stealth check.
Ooh.
There is also a bag of holding there. For those who know what bag of holding is. Does everyone know what a bag of holding is?
I don't
Oh,
know
wait.
if Bruce would though.
Oh, well, as
Yeah,
players, you would know, so it's okay.
You can just hold many items, right? Or what was it?
Yeah, so it holds like items in there, and it feels like 10 pounds. Like you can stuff it with up to about, I think, 500 pounds, or is it 250 pounds?
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
put 500 pounds inside,
can hold up
and
to
it's kind of
64
like
cubic
whatever
feet.
you put inside, it only pounds max,
Yeah.
regarding of its
And when you want to take it out, you just call upon it, or you can tip it all out, and everything will come out. Those are the features of it. You also have there's a candle which kind of is just kind of flaming, and he shows you as he tries to blow it out, it stays there, and then he puts it in the water, and it still doesn't go out, and he calls that one the candle of the deep. So he shows you that. There is a horn of silent, which is basically a large horn, and you what's the range of it? Has it 500 feet? I think it is.
of the which ones?
The horn of silent alarm.
Yeah, is there. Just one second. Yeah, you got a range of 600 feet. Yeah.
600 feet, and you blow into it, and only that person you designate can hear the alarm. No one else can as well. No one else can. So you blow the alarm by designating a person who you know that's 600 feet away, and they will hear it if they are in range. You also see there is there's this kind of two shells, and he explains that if two separate people wear these shells on their ears, you will be able to hear the conversation of the other person, only for a range of 120 feet. So
Welcome, that would be nice.
so you can, but it's kind of like these kind of seashells. He calls it the carcola of sea whispers, and he asks if you want to try.
They're little like turquoise pearlescent glow. You see tiny little shells. Attracts you well to put in your ear inside.
Mm.
Do you want to try? Who wants to try? Come on, it'll take you a quick little moment. Why don't you try? You strong man over there. Don't shy away. Come closer.
Oh,
Yeah, put this, and he puts it in your ear. Just hold it there for the moment. Who else wants to try? What about you, my strong bearded man? Wonderful beard I see in your hair. Illustrious white.
Stay away from me.
Oh, come on. It's just a little. Trust me, you will find it.
I put a hand out for the cone shell.
Oh, yeah, here. Put it. Yeah, there you go. Put it in your ear. Hold it there. And then after a minute later, you both feel something kind of inserting into your ear, like some sort of creature, and begin to kind of crawl inside. And then you see the shell itself is now stuck into your ear. Now watch. I go to. Careful, relax, don't worry, he'll be fine. I go to Bruce, and I listen. I will, and he whispers into Bruce's ear, and you hear it. Moko, you hear it. If you want, I will give you this with a discounted price. How do you like it? And you hear it clearly what he's saying.
Stuck it from my ear, and I won't puncture your teeth fine.
Okay, no problem. Here, do you want me to take it out, or do you want to take it out?
Please do now.
Okay. Hold on 1 second. He puts his hand in his ear, and he makes. It's a bit stuck in there. Perhaps one of your stronger friends can take it out, huh?
Pick me, Morcom.
Please, somebody help me. And I try. Can I try also myself try to stack it from my ear?
While he helps you, yeah. Make a athletics check, Gray, with advantage.
Okay.
While this is happening, I'm going to say to Bruce, should we really be buying stuff? We're really just here for the books.
I'm so sorry, Morker.
With advantage?
Oh, wait, there's a second. With advantage? A second, I can do this one more time.
Yeah, one more.
Well, that's better.
That's better.
At first, you see, Gray, you feel it. It's really stuck in there, like it's so hard. And then as Morcor grabs your hand and pulls with you, the thing, and you manage to take it out. And you see the creature out there for a little moment before it goes back into the shell.
I'm gonna toss it at Bryn.
Hey, whoa.
Don't toss
I'm not
my
tossing that.
merchandise. Excuse me, please. Don't throw my things around. If you break it, you'll have to buy it.
No, it's he's fine. Don't worry. Sorry. I got excited about the boots.
I storm in front of the this bash mean whatever. Just like
You see the little ferret kind of becomes like a boxer, kind of. That's down on his shoulder.
and then I just storm outside the shop.
I'm gonna follow Morker.
Okay. So no, it's okay. It's fine. Huh?
Mr. Hamster, may I remove this creature from my ear? I am very distressed.
Okay, please. You just need to pull a bit, tug it quite hard.
So I have a question.
And it just comes out. Yeah.
I have a small question. Morker, I don't know if I'm saying the name right.
Yes.
How far from the store did you say you've probably walked away by now?
From what?
I'm following you. You walked away from the store, right? From the goods.
Oh no! I just walked outside like with clenched fist.
Can I go stand beside Morker? Like kind of inconspicuously?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Cool.
You are there.
Okay, so I go.
I'm just trying to get the steam off. Leave venting.
I'm just gonna whisper to Morker real quick about something. Am I allowed to? Can I roll for a whisper real quick?
No, there is no one really listening. Yeah,
Okay.
No one really listening.
Don't worry, no one will metagame. It's fine. Just say whatever.
Okay.
However you shot.
Look down and look at what I'm wearing still.
I look at his feet. Yes.
I'm gonna quickly just tell them I'm gonna meet them back at the bookstore, and I start to run off.
Wow.
Well, that happened.
Glorious.
Get my boots! I'm gonna yell back. Get my boots back later.
I respect the hustle.
Thank you. I never took them off the whole time. I just realized I was about to type it in chat, and I was like, I'm still wearing the slippers.
Mm-hmm. Take an inspiration for that. That's fine.
That was amazing.
Well played. But let's see what happens in the store itself. As we return back into the store. Okay, so have a look around. I also have obviously potions. If you require, I know people get injured. Plenty of potions to kind of to give to you as well. Yeah, for
shoot, I forgot to.
You're not here anymore.
I know. I was gonna ask. I wanted that.
Take your boots and be happy.
I wanted that bag.
Also,
on that topic, yeah, go on, you go there, David.
okay, just one out of character question: Are scrolls a one-time use thing?
Think yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then she wouldn't like it so much.
So I have one question for you, if you would be so kind.
How can I help?
What is that peculiar bag with the face?
The bag with the face? Oh, you mean this?
Above game, I know that bags of holding have like a face on them, so he's pointing at the bag of holding.
This bag. Oh, yes, you would. If you want to see, this is pretty good. Let me see. Do you have something? Look, these shoes. I'll just put these shoes in there. Whoosh, throws the shoes in there. Look inside. They've disappeared. Yes, but then look. If I put my hand in there, I say shoes. The shoes come out. They smell a bit. And he throws the shoes away.
Can I roll Arcana or History to see if I know what the bag is?
And can I do that as well?
Both of you can do it.
Because I'm just watching.
Yeah, you can do, but he's told you what it does pretty much. You will assume that it's a magical. I put the shield up there as well on the screen. You were asking how it looked. print. That's how it looks like.
Cool.
Okay, it's all brand new to me. So you're telling me you can put anything in this?
It would probably avoid sharp objects, of course, but like all bags, if you put a sharp object in there, it's going to break through. You don't want to do that. But if you can put, let's see, what do they call it? You can put a vase in here. You can put. You could put, I'm not too sure. Perhaps even if it's a small little chest in here. He keeps talking about a few things, and it will hold everything, and it won't even feel heavy as well.
I turn to the rest of my companions. This would be rather useful.
This bag, you think?
Mm.
Well, but I also have this this robe over here, and it has an interesting look, but I think we can fashion it to look a little different. It's quite expensive for now, but maybe we should purchase it. I don't know, maybe it will be gone by the time we return for the second time. What do you think? It's 600 gold, I think, but
I would be voting on the side of practicality, personally.
I don't.
all these patches.
I really don't think we should be buying anything.
Aki was going to actually kind of just step. He kind of looks outside the tent a bit curiously, and then he's just going to turn to you guys and says, Bruce, I have a bit of money if you want to use it. I actually just I remembered something actually. I'll find you guys in a few hours, perhaps.
Of course. As he's leaving, Bruce puts his hands on his arms. That look tells me you're there's something going on. If you know, you could come back and tell me. You know that.
Yes, of course. Yeah, it's all right. Don't worry. I'll be back. Do you need any money from me?
I will once you find out how much this bag costs. It sounds very useful.
The bag! He comes out, the guy comes from behind. So you're interested in the bag? This will only cost you 500 gold pieces.
Aki, how much money do you have?
Let me check. He kind of looks at the guy, kind of steps away from him, pulls you across. How much money did we divvy up when we... Was it 250 gold pieces each?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We got an extra 50 from the were rat, which I gave out to everyone evenly as possible.
I'm at like 280.
I have a total of 290.
I can depart with 200. I don't think I want to give all my money away, but you could, if you need anything, just 200, and he gives it to you. But you owe me.
Of course.
All right, I'll see you.
In fairness, Aki, you do need to blow. No, wait, Bruce doesn't know that. Never mind.
Yeah. Okay. I see you all in a bit. Don't go crazy.
Goodbye, Aki.
And he just walks off.
Okay, everyone. I have 490.
Oh, is Aki all right?
He's fine. Every now and again, he needs to go off and do his own thing, so to speak. I believe it's one of those times. I did tell him he can come back and tell us. I'm sure he will.
Oh, okay, good.
Fair enough.
Wait, hang on. Bruce looks into his bag. I have a small emerald and a sapphire. Sir, good sir, how much would these be worth? And he shows you the small sapphire and these small emeralds.
Well, let me have a look. And he pulls out these little monocles and he kind of looks at it. You see him turning the monocles and it extends a little bit further. Tiny but very precious, I see.
I'll be jealous of your monocle, sir.
Yes, it is very expensive. You know, it's been actually handed down through family. But back to the little gems here. I see this one over here. This emerald. The cut is very good. I say for its size and cut 70 gold pieces for the emerald. And this sapphire. Very nice. You don't really get too many of these around. I say 80 gold pieces for this one. A bit smaller, but the cut is better.
Oh, that's excellent. Okay, I would like to contribute both of these to the cost of the bag and the amount of money that I have currently to make up the difference.
Meanwhile, I'm still talking to Bryn saying, but if we put all the money that we have together, we can still get it. And maybe maybe with a discount from the tailor person, we can
Yes,
have
but
this. And then we have to maybe
I
you know, if we
really,
have
I
we have two
really
daggers, so
don't.
we have
I
two
really.
lanterns and maybe a window. And you never know when you need a rowboat. So
There's
Robe? What?
yes, it has a patch that can just summon a rowboat. It's
We-
incredible. This magical item.
We don't. Candlekeep isn't very water-based from where I've seen.
You haven't seen
Okay.
all of it though.
it's on the coast.
We don't go near the coast, actually. Oh shit, I'm being tempted now.
could.
I'm being tempted.
We definitely
Make a wisdom
could.
saving throw.
We'll
Oh, God damn it.
we'll sail
God damn it.
heaven seas.
Why not? As cheese like keeps going on about it.
12.
Alright. You think that they will be quite useful in your travel.
Mm.
She is definitely starting to convince you, even though you don't want to. It's just like, okay, well, so many things. You're thinking of the mule that could be quite useful.
See, if we were on the coast before, so maybe our travels would lead us back there as well. You never know what our travels, where our travels would bring us, and Candlekeep certainly has more.
Is it a one-time use for the boat?
Oh, that is a very good question. Bashim,
Because
Yes, my beautiful lady.
would the boat from the patch be a one-time use thing, or is it a multiple use thing?
I mean, it is only a one-time use, but for the price that I'm telling you, how many times are you going to pull out a patch with a boat? You know, it will come very, very handy. You know, I am telling you.
we are currently near the coast. How about, do you have a magic boat?
Yes, on the patch. The
Right
patch
here.
turns into a boat.
I mean, you are right. It's just a one-time use thing. So, but those magic items, they are quite
Yes.
pricey.
Just to clarify, out of character. Once you pull out the patch, so imagine you get the boat, and the boat will remain. So it will be a one-time use. You won't be able to put it back, but you will keep the boat. The boat will not go away. Same with all the different.
Out of game, I was wondering if they had is it the compact or folding boat? I was wondering if they had one of those. Yeah, the folding boat wondrous item. I was wondering if they had one of those.
You asked
If you can put it on Discord.
Yeah.
We'll
as you ask him about it, he says, "I've heard of that actually. You know what? I actually don't have it with me right now, but if you ever return to Baldur's Gate, I will make sure it is in store next time. How about that? That will be something that I would do for you, as long as you all purchase, of course."
One sec, sorry, I'm just trying to find it. Oh God, where is it?
Out of character,
Yeah, yes,
also. What's the robe called again? Robe of many patches?
Robe of many things.
Oh, robe of many things.
Robo's useful items.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry. Robe of useful items.
That's the deck of many things, and that's
My
that's another thing.
my shoes that I stole, or the boots that I stole, whatever they were the boots of spider walking, or
The slippers of spider walking.
slippers.
Slippers.
Are they literally slippers, though?
I were hoping they were boots.
You're padding along in wee baffies. That's what you're wearing.
Yeah, every time you're walking as well, you can.
Are we talking slippers like how to say it,
like tongues?
Slippers or
Like thongs?
like this?
You know what? Roll a fate roll. Let's see how they look like.
Okay, wait. Okay. Let's give two descriptions, okay? So for us DMs, they look like thongs, like Australian thongs or like flip flops in the UK, right? They've got a little band that go with a like a plasticky bottom, but you can hear them kind of like sticking to the ground as you walk along.
No.
What do you want it to look like?
I want them to look like big, not big.
You don't get cool boots.
I want them to look like brown, kind of gothic boots that you have to like tie with like leather straps.
Okay,
or, like, leather
okay.
laces.
So make a fate
Like-
roll. Make a fate roll.
What is?
So
I-
you,
I
you
love, I
on,
love, I love
come
how you're
on.
negotiating for the free item you stole.
You could have done it. You could have done it too.
No, I couldn't. Bruce was stressing out.
I
in the
didn't even have to
corner.
roll for. I didn't have to roll for anything. I just walked away.
Yeah, that's pretty
Exactly.
good. That's pretty good. So you roll a
Is it a
d20. Yeah, you
D20?
do a d20, but you call it before you say. So you want high or low. Low is 1 to 9. High is 11 to 20. And if you roll a 10, you can reroll.
Hi.
Right.
Come on.
Oh no!
They're ballet
wait.
slippers.
So wait, so this is good or this is good?
That's bad.
This
That's
is
bad.
bad.
They're bad. They're slippers.
Yeah.
They're
The
bunny slippers.
slippers.
The little ballet
Yes!
booties.
Okay. They were free. Gotta get my fucking boots back.
Yo guys, when's the beach episode?
It's already gone.
It already
Yeah,
happened.
it's
though.
already gone.
I want
No.
my boots back.
Okay.
Oh, you got him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So what do you guys want to do in the shop? Let's finish up here.
I'm-
So you guys
I'm
decide.
halfway through paying for this bag of holding.
Okay. So.
I want to turn to Bruce.
Mhm.
Yeah.
also-
Yes, Dorothy.
So, I'm still seriously considering purchasing this robe of useful items. What do you think? I think Bryn is on board with me as well. He's kind of
I do
wavering a little
well.
bit, but you know, it's there's many things in this robe of useful items, and it does, I think, look better once it's hit the tailor as well, and then it will also be a very presentable look, which would get me certain places that we might not be able to enter before, and also it has this secret aspect of the many items that I could just unleash from any moment, and having a 10-foot pole at my side when you're not around is a very useful thing.
There's
to
steam
have.
coming out Bruce's ears at this point.
It's
So-
not. It's not only one 10-foot pole. It's two 10-foot poles.
It's actually two, so if Bryn's missing as well, you know, I won't ever feel
Oh,
alone.
you wish to train? Oh, of course, I understand completely.
Sure, physical exercise is very important. I
Of
do
course,
agree.
of course. I
But
completely
then-
understand. I think we should get it.
Yes, okay, but we need to manage our finances because currently I do have only 271 gold pieces with me.
I can certainly contribute. 1 second, I'm just finished paying for this, and I'll see what I have left. Good sir, Besham, I would give you these two small stones for 150 gold pieces, and for the final 350, I have 490, and I will pay the remainder with coin, if that is acceptable.
Ah, amazing. Ah, you know what? I could do you better of it. Why don't you buy this bag? And I could offer you, perhaps, if you depart with these two fine gems, I'll give you 3 potions too.
That is very gentle. Thank you very much, good sir. Thank you. Let me just... Oh, hello.
The
there.
ferret doesn't seem happy about
no,
it.
no,
He's
don't
like,
worry, Roland.
kind of scratching you.
Don't worry. It is
Oh,
fine.
you're very friendly.
Mhm.
Okay. Yep. I will absolutely accept that deal, and I have 140 gold left. Technically half of Zaki's, but yeah, he's not here. Haha.
Okay. And he puts the bottles in the bag, closes it.
Are they regular healing potions?
Here. As he make a insight check or perception check.
I'll do perception and have a better one at that. Woo!
You see, as he puts it into the bag, 2 of them looks like something of the same consistency that you have, but the other one seems a bit more kind of faded slightly.
Basham, sir.
Yes.
what's wrong with that?
What do you mean?
It doesn't look. It looks rather sickly color.
Ah, you are right. I picked up the wrong one. Yeah. And then he picks up the same consistency as the other ones I put in the bag, puts it in it, and gives it to you.
Oh, thank you. That's very kind of you. Right now, Dorothy, I have 140 gold pieces left. Oh, sir, Besham, thank you very much for the bag. And I sort of like wrap it. I tie it to my waist.
Ah,
Like a fanny pack.
Aye, very much.
that is a unique way to wear it, but of course. each of them.
By the way, a fanny in Scotland and the UK in general is something a little bit different from what you might understand it being. So
Oh,
I am not going to get used to you referring to this thing as a fanny pack. By the way, I'm really not.
You're wearing a fanny.
Well, I've seen a
What
bag of
fanny
holding
wearing?
before, and they're just this little pouch kind of thing. So I'm assuming you sort of tie it around. Like, there we go.
No, it's,
And then
it's like a satchel.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
like a
it's a
satchel bag.
That's
satchel.
no,
Never-
do the
Yeah.
fanny pack.
You know
Do the
what?
fanny
No.
pack. Do the
Don't
fanny
care.
pack.
Bruce saw had the straps and thought, "Oh, excellent!" and just did this and tied it around his front. So, ha! And he could just sort of reach into it that way. that is canon now. That's what Bruce is doing with it.
Can that just be a fate roll? And can it just
No,
be
no, it's already.
No, this
great
is
no
happening
matter
now.
what?
I think
It's
that's a
not
good
episode
idea.
music.
I think that's a
No,
good idea.
don't take this
Oh,
from me.
no.
Fine, I'll roll it. Yeah. Fuck you, Luke. I'm gonna
Just roll well.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't do me.
You, why did you do him like that? We had everything planned.
I'm rolling low.
Okay.
All right.
Damn it!
Oh, that's a
Wait,
reroll.
Oh,
That's a reroll.
Reroll.
that's good.
Low, low. Oh, come on!
Oh no!
Fanny pack it is.
Oh,
I'm
no.
wearing a satchel, Luke, you prick. Ah.
You see,
My
while
flip
Bryn
flops
may
and
be,
his satchel.
you see, while Bryn may be a force of good, Luke is an embodiment of chaos.
Right, fine. I'm wearing it as a right. Back into character. Yes, Dorothy. I have 140 gold pieces left.
140. Okay, that plus 271 would be 411. Bashim, was it 600 or 650 gold for the robe?
600 gold.
600 was.
Mhm,
Yes,
mhm,
yes. Okay. So, Bryn, do you have enough gold pieces left to bring us up to 600 from 411?
Yes.
You're getting the Puss in Boots look from Bruce right now.
Yeah. But I think
189.
I have
gold
that
pieces.
ornate plate mail on me in my bag. Maybe that can add towards it as well. So I don't have to give them as much money.
You can try that, of course. Whatever is necessary, right?
I'll say to them, will you accept this in trade as well as the price? And just kind of...
I mean, I do not really. I generally just deal with the magical items trade. But this looks pretty old. I honestly can't really give you much because I don't know what I'm going to do with it.
I don't
See
either.
the ferret does that noise and it spits on the floor next to your armor.
Okay. He's just going to be a real rowdy shit later. I'm sorry. I cannot accept this. Perhaps you could find some other trader.
All right then.
So, Bryn, I would definitely pay you back, but I don't want to rob you of your current coin if you don't want to spend it. I could maybe arrange something else with Bashim. I could try to ask him if he could lay it back for me and instead just buy a little trinket or something that he use for now and return later if possible.
Did you say 440, right?
I would need 189 to get to 600. I know it's quite.
Why his vein is
We are
just
on
popping?
Fine.
It's so painful.
I know.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah,
It's
you
just,
can see- you
it's just
can
like
see-
Bryn really wants to help, but also
I gotta learn to shoplift.
like Luke is very much like
I know. I don't
with
want
money.
to do it either. But
No, it's fine. Bryn will. Luke won't. Bryn will.
All right.
Yeah,
So
I-
you
a
would give me
single,
the
a single
remaining money.
tear.
These boats better. This boat
Takes
better
away
help.
takes away the fanny pack, gives gold.
Mm. Yeah,
It's not that anymore.
yeah.
It's a bloody satchel, Luke.
All right. So 189. Mark that off. 411. Mark that off. I'm assuming Bruce has already marked his stuff off already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, my kind gentleman. I will
And-
definitely pay you back. Don't ever forget that. I will not remember that.
You
I
see
will
him.
tell you that.
You see
I
him
am writing it down.
folding it nicely for you, putting a ribbon on it, putting it in a little kind of sugary paper, like soft paper, and then gives it to you. Ah, there you go. I hope you. Here's the, and he gives you the address of the tailor as well. And because if you go there, I'm sure he can do something for you.
Wonderful. Thank you, Bashim. That's so nice of you.
No problem, no problem. It's a shame your other two friends they wouldn't stay to purchase something as well. But perhaps you can send them over and they can get something later. What is
Perhaps
that?
some other time, if they see how effective this sort of useful items will be, then they will return
Of
and buy
course,
something
of
else as
course.
well.
Please, if you before you, I see that you're not from around here, but like your friend Bryn over here. Oh, sorry, I don't know your name. You over there requested the folding boat. I can make inquiries. If you have time to think about it, you can come back and let me know if you wish on your anything that you wish. And the next time you
Definitely,
visit,
definitely.
I will try to get it for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and say that in a way where you sort of like, yeah, definitely, I'm definitely gonna come back here. I definitely gonna come back here.
No
Yeah,
worries, no worries.
yeah, sure,
Let me escort you out here.
sure.
I feel there's something smelly around here. I'm not too sure. It's something. Where are those shoes that I threw away? Whose shoes? Whose are they? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Let's go. Let's go.
I thought
Thank
he
you.
left. I thought he left them in the bag of holding.
Yeah.
Don't know. He took him out and threw him.
Never mind.
As he kind of escorts you all. I hope you are happy with your purchase. Thank you for visiting my shop. And remember, no refunds. Thank you. And he walks back
Thank
in.
you so much, Bashim. Thank you, my dear.
Make a perception check, everyone. Whoever is there, actually, outside.
I'm
Me too.
Morcor as well, yeah?
Yeah,
You're just
Dorothy, Dorothy, you make it at this stage. Sorry.
Oh damn it!
Oh, okay.
Bruce walks into like a lamppost.
Perception, right?
12.
This is
Alright,
your only chance.
So none of you are aware that the little ferret just stole the feather of Dorothy's hat.
Oh. Well, that could have gone a lot worse.
Oh no, that is going.
And
The ferret's
no
going.
one-
to
That is
no
die.
one
going to
realized.
be bad.
This robe is amazing. I love it. We just need to get to the tailor. But I think that was a pretty successful purchase, don't you think?
My nose hurts. I just walked into a post.
Oh, darling, you gotta watch where you're going. I'm so sorry.
I know.
Come
I
over here.
was
Come over
sore.
here.
Are they still outside the store?
We just left. Wait,
Okay.
where did Morker go? Did we just forget about?
I am on the other side of the road, in front of like the shop. I am like, I found a spot where there's no people, like there's no like group of people around. I'm just blank staring a point in the wall, just with my clenched fists.
Yeah, you see where he is, Morcor, right next to him, there is a shop that's called Heath's Cold Drinks, and you see that they are serving iced tea and fruit juices and stuff like that. And he's there, like all fist clenched on the side.
Just
I'm
as a
gonna
very-
say. Oh, sorry.
I was going to say as a very quick aside, it might be best to do it after the session. I've got a few odds and ends I want to sort of get rid of. They might be worth a few silvers, even a gold or two, just so I've got like some change rattling in my pockets. But we could do that later. It's just like a short sword, the two fairy dragon skins I think I've kept a hold of, that kind of thing.
Yeah, cool.
I'm just gonna kind of say to Dorothy and Bruce, seeing our new monk friend, I think we've met a weird bunch of people again.
Well, yeah, this is a big town. I think there are people from all walks of life coming here, and it's a happy coincidence, maybe, or a strange coincidence, I should say, that we met them. Do you think we should have them around?
Well, we're here on the same job.
Maybe.
Right. They were looking after the books as well, correct?
Yes, I do believe they were.
Well, I guess our paths will inevitably cross again then.
Strengthen. Wait, hang on. There he is. He points over the street to where Morker is, seething.
Oh. Well, he didn't have any luck in the shop, did he?
I don't believe so. Morker, good sir.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay. from like how distant are you like did you come up to me or you're like from the other side of the road like going Marker?
He's on the other side of the road, just going, Mocha, good sir.
Okay. I just release a little. I just turn around and come up to you. Yes, the shitty guy said that he was waiting for us at the bookshop. We are meant to get to him to see for the books.
Ah, bully.
Oh, has
So,
it been 2 hours yet?
I think we shall go, and I just take some of slime still left in my head, like.
That was
From the
rather
creek.
disgusting, wasn't it? It was a really distressing thing.
Wait, I have a question. We pulled the one off of Morker's ear. What was the other one on?
Bruce took it off.
By
Okay, you got it
himself.
off on the first try.
So yeah, he just like popped it right off. He was really distressed. He's kind of like that. So
Nobody was happy with.
no, he just said. Bruce just says to Morker, "It was bloody disgusting, wasn't it?"
How do you even like live in this place? Like there's people coming at you from everywhere trying to steal from you, trying to get you tentacles in your ears. Like what is this place?
Between you and me, I really don't like the large cities. I prefer being out in the out. Personally, I don't like being around so many people and crowds. I don't like it.
Well, that both of us.
Marco, in the distance as you are talking to him, you look over to your right. And just in the distance, you see, just outside of the gates of where you guys entered into this kind of area, you see these two beautiful women as they kind of look towards you and just give you a little wave.
Oh, they're
Oh
very
boy.
polite. Hello, you're very polite.
they kind of giggle. And they kind
Here
of
we go again.
and they kind of gesture.
We should just go. Just ignore them.
Oh, are you sure?
Because I have had enough of this city for today, I would just go about my business if you don't mind.
We do have a job to do.
Yeah, so returning to the bookstore, I assume?
Yes?
Sure.
All right, off we go.
All right. And you start making your way. As you pass, you see all different shops, like
Can,
a gem shop.
While they're walking back to the bookstore, I'm probably already there, right?
Yeah, you will be almost getting there. Definitely.
Can I? Is there a backdoor entrance or anything into the bookstore? Or anything that I could probably sneak and like try and overhear a conversation between the two owners?
Sure. I mean, you could just kind of like stand behind it and try to put your ear on the wall, something like that. Yeah. Make a perception check, please.
Not much.
Yeah, you hear them talking, but not clear enough to understand what they are saying.
Can I sneak? Can I stealth and get closer to here?
Sure. Make an stealth check.
Ooh.
All right. With a 12, you kind of still you're not accustomed to your new slippers, and at some point you kind of like make some noise, like whack, and they look at each other. Did you hear something?
I'll just go check in the back to see.
Yeah, it sounded like a rat, something like that.
You see the back of the door thing open, and he kind of looks out. You shouldn't be back around here. Are you okay there?
Yeah, sorry. Is this not where the bathroom is?
This is a stall. There's no bathroom here. If you want, you may have to find a tavern of some sort.
I just assumed that I'm just gonna like like pretend that like I pulled up my trousers a little bit, even though I never took them off. Like I'm just gonna like pull them. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna. Sorry about that, and I'm just gonna quickly like kind of like try to walk off.
Okay. She kind of shuts the door, and then you hear them continue their conversation.
Yeah, that's. I just wanted to see if I could hear something. That's it.
Mhm.
Damn it.
Right? And you all kind of start to walk, passing all these different places. Look, you see a lot of nobles keep shunning you down, giving you nasty looks as you pass around. The guards again smile to you with a stern look, and you eventually make it to Aberdeen store. And as you arrive there, you see that Gray is kind of on a corner, just kind of hanging around, and you start to realize that the shop itself is starting to pack up. At this point, it's been a few hours, and it's kind of like getting close to closing time, and you see they are packing all the books away and putting them in boxes as they are talking to each other.
Oh, whoa! Hold on a second. No, don't pack yet. You said we could talk to the owner.
Ah, yes, she should be.
Kurvala.
Go ahead, dear.
Kurvala is coming in 5 minutes, I guess. She helped us
Okay.
to close.
Okay, no need to pack up yet. No need to pack up yet. Come on. I'm gonna like start unpacking their books, like pulling
No,
stuff out. Like, come on.
excuse me. We have to pack because this is the rules we have to abide by them for the city.
No, I'm gonna knock the books, like a pile of the books down by accident. And then can I see what book I could try and sneak up a sleeve real quick? Maybe a useful one.
Sure. Make a
Just kleptomania.
Make a sleight of hand at disadvantage because they are kind of like standing right there.
Oh, it doesn't get much worse than this.
Okay.
It does get worse.
Yeah. With a 12, you notice the old man kind of gives you a stern look. Keep your hands for yourself, you young man.
Okay.
Nobody
Look,
polite.
those are my friends over there. Hi, guys. Hi. Can you come over here?
Yeah,
We have returned.
Look.
Yeah, you all arrived.
Korvala's here too. Korvala!
You see as she points out to Korvala, you see this middle-aged, like 30-something, very tall, even taller than you, Dorothy, imposing woman. She has like big eyebrows, like a little bit too bushy for the usual. And on purpose, she's walking right forward towards where you are. And you see, and she says, yes, I arrived. How is everything okay? What's happening here?
No, it's not, Cisco. What are you implying? 30-something is middle-aged.
Really? Well, I'm 45, so I'm past middle age, if that's what you mean. So I'm the oldest here. I can imply whatever I want.
Oh, dear Kovala, so my name is Dorothy Lavenbloom, and I'm here in search of an institution that shall remain unnamed for now, but we are here to inquire about certain books, and your shop workers here did refer us to you to maybe tell us about certain unusual books that found their way into this shop.
She kind of like looks up and down at you first before she even says anything back.
I strike a pose.
Dear, you're as tall as me, dear. About books, what do you mean about problematic books? My colleague told me, my friends, workers, whatever, that you were inquiring unusual things. Can you elaborate?
Of course, there have been instances about books having dangerous situations connected to them, such as them transforming into dangerous entities that attack their readers. Actually, that one instance happened to us, specifically me as well too, with one copy of a book such as this, and I point to the far off copy of the Mazfroth's Mighty Digressions book.
She looks at you with this kind of authoritative look. Looks at the staff. Look at the book again. I don't know what you're talking about, lady, dear. I don't understand books that attack people. What did you think this is? Fanfare carnival. It's a establishment, respectful establishment of very pricey books. I don't understand what you mean by this.
Do
Can
you
we
not
insight
know?
check her?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Please go
that-
ahead.
that.
Come on,
Are
good
you-
rolls.
Oh wow,
Come
nice.
on. Bruce's
I
head's
got
still
it.
ringing from walking into a post
Yeah,
earlier.
you're all there, so split.
So you want to as well, Marco and
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Great.
I'll insight check her.
Insight check.
She seems a little off. Damn.
Lord, no.
all right.
Okay. So
Help
with
us, Dorothy, you're our only hope.
yeah, so
24.
all of you except Dorothy. I mean, you, Bruce,
I rolled
Bryn.
24.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Marco as
Yeah.
well.
So yeah, Brun. Yeah, very nice. So any of you who roll lower than a 15, you will definitely think that she's selling that she's just sour as such, and just you can see that she's not happy. The other people they are packing quickly, and she's definitely not telling. She's not hiding anything. But for you two with a 24, you definitely see that there is much more that she's hiding. Also, she's quite nervous and uncomfortable, and you can see that she's lying.
I lean a little closer and I say, darling, between us two, I can see the sweat, not the sweat, I can see the sweat drop down your forehead. I know in my profession it's important to be a good liar, and I can tell if someone has a hard time doing it. So there's no use in trying to conceal that you have something that is of interest to us. We don't mean any harm. This is only for investigational purposes, and you won't come to any unpleasant scenario if you just cooperate.
Talk for yourself. I'm just beside you, like cracking my fingers.
You know what? We don't want to get all this unpleasantness here. There is a lot of guards everywhere, and we don't want to get in problems. So I'll tell you what. Why don't we, all of you, come to our house and we go to my office? We talk like normal people, one to one, and we just let us pack, wait for us, and you can come with us to our humble abode. It's not far away. We can talk more discreetly. I don't want to. Debulk this information in here is not safe. Okay.
Is there gonna be food?
Mm,
Will there be tea?
sure. Yeah, tea.
Bully!
But no food?
Good tea. Fortunately, it's not in, just for conversation. I can give you a little, maybe biscuit or something with tea, all right? How is that sound?
That sounds
When she
lovely.
smiles.
Sounds
And
like-
as she smiles, you know that kind of like a cartoon scenario. When she smiles, it's like a cling. Her fun.
Fuck it, I'll take the biscuit.
I look at Bryn just to check for confirmation.
Yeah, I'm gonna, while thinking of a biscuit, preferably like a shortbread biscuit, gonna divine sense.
I think
Oh,
that
good.
means we agree.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I have biscuit on the brain right now. Yeah, that sounds very good.
Shortbread, superb.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you do. Say again what you were doing, Luke.
Divine sense.
All right,
Sense
sure.
for bad juju.
Okay. As you do the divine sense, you don't get a lot of malice or anything, fiends or anything like that. However, you do get a tiny touch of misintention from Corbala. Not in an aggressive way, but there is something about her that kind of like
I'm just
seems
kind of.
unusual.
She has no weapons or anything on her, right?
No, she's a
Not
respectful
like a
lady.
little knife or something.
Well, You are unaware.
Or
Not
Um,
visible, let's say. Yeah.
I'm
You will
gonna
have to feel her.
kind
no,
of whisper. Sorry, I'm gonna kind of whisper to Dorothy. I think this power of mine is somewhat limited. There's a bit of a weird vibe, but I think she's okay, somewhat.
Mm-hmm.
Also, she's providing us with biscuits.
Sure, fair enough, fair enough. Let's just
How
be on
can
our
someone
guard
be
then.
bad when they have biscuits?
Well, there's plenty
Yes.
of ways to be bad if you have biscuits. I turn back to Korvala and say, "We accept. Sounds like a good deal."
Oh, all right. That's fantastic. I'm happy to hear. I don't like scenario. Sorry if it's a bit of an awkward situation, isn't it? Talks to the girl that is there packing the books. Awkward, right, darling?
Yes, it is. Okay, we're back now. We can leave immediately
All right.
when you're ready,
Okay.
Carvalho.
I'm gonna wave at them. Have a good day, guys. Thanks for the books showing me.
Oh, we're coming with you.
That's all right.
Oh,
Yes, we of course. You think you go to our house with us there? You're getting the wrong information from us, eh? Let's
oh no,
go.
no.
If you're all ready. And then she grabs a box, and you see that they have like this kind of cart. They pack all these boxes on the cart. They have a mule as well, and they start leading the way. They are going on the front, and you guys are on the back. So at this point, they're just leading you towards. You start going down midtown, and you ascertain you are coming back to where you started, towards Blackgate, that is the lower district. But you are all alone there. What are you guys discussing as Corvala and the staff are in the front, leading you?
I just kind of like point, no point, but like
Nudge.
shoulder
Mhm.
Dorothy.
Hmm?
It's obvious that these guys are full of shit, but I'm pretty sure I prefer dealing with them without the cards around, even though if worse comes to worse, I think we can all handle them ourselves, right?
I think so too. We have been very successful thus far. I feel safe with you guys around. I think we can handle ourselves should things get rough. So, no harm in following them into a potential trap, if you will.
Well, that's all said and done then.
I noticed Bryn's a paladin, right?
Yeah.
Well, out of
So-
character, yes. In character, he wears a suit of armor.
Does he have
dude.
Does he have an emblem or
Yeah.
anything anywhere?
I think you mentioned your emblem is that
On your
right,
blade.
Bryn?
It's on his blade.
On,
Yeah, so
yeah, the sword, yeah,
it's
the
sort
blade.
of like a chain that I've got sort of attached to my sword handle at the minute.
I'm gonna
Right.
motion him.
So you
what's
can
your...
make, yeah, if you want, Gray, you can make a religion check to ascertain to which deity that symbol correspond to see how much you know about it.
Okay.
You could ascertain he's some kind of holy man, perhaps, but more like a
Very-
knight. You are
Very weird
Okay.
metal.
that will be religion though. But what
Oh,
is it the same modifier?
religion
guess.
would be
+2 as
Intelligence.
well?
+2. Yeah, so still 8.
Okay, so we'll roll on that 8. You are unsure which deity.
So, Bryn, was it?
Yeah. Yes. Great, right?
Stripe. Stripe. That's my name.
Okay.
Tell me about that holy symbol you have there.
Oh, right. Well, this is the symbol of a good friend of mine. His name is Tyr. A lot of him refer to him as the god of justice, but I just refer to him as the voice in my head.
Voice in your head?
Yeah, he's kind of there sometimes. Sometimes he gives me visions. Sometimes he just is there. It's weird. I don't understand it.
Do I believe him?
I hope so. I do.
Do I think
I
he's
mean-
like crazy, like lying to me at all?
You will probably, I mean, you don't really know him that well, so you could assume that he's telling the truth, or that's up to you. In character, you can decide whatever you think. That's what your character will think. How mistrusting of new people is Gray? That will be probably the question.
Very.
Okay, so you could make an insight check if you mistrust him, if you think.
Yeah, I'd very much like to do so.
Prince is
Go
standing
ahead.
there with a thumbs up.
Yeah, oh.
You can trust me.
The most
How-
trusting,
Alright.
worthy man possible.
Yeah,
I mean,
he is definitely trustworthy. Yeah,
I very
you
much
believe
trust
him and trust him.
Yeah. I mean, I'd hope so.
Hey, Gray. Make a fate roll.
A fate roll?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. My luck is my rolls have been really low. I'm gonna say hi.
Good call.
It almost landed on the.
Yay!
It almost landed on a 4.
Yay!
As you're walking along, Bryn kind of pushes you a little before you were almost about to step on a pile of shit.
Can I push? So I know Bryn's pushing me.
He just pushes you out. He sees it. He pushes you out the way.
Oh, he pushed me out of the. Oh, I'm just gonna give him like a thank you nod, and that's it. All right.
Right.
We live in
Is
shit. We shouldn't have to step in it.
Is it any other discussions any of you would like to have before
Yes.
we're getting close to the end of our session? So this is the time.
Bruce would apologize to Morkur for making assumptions about him speaking Dwarven.
Oh, it's not really a problem.
No, I should have.
It was a right assumption.
People make assumptions about me all the time, and these are gestures to himself. It's a half orc amongst people that don't look like me. I should not have done so. The elder dwarf thing, though, that I was tutored by dwarves growing up, and they taught me what to look for. And clearly, you carry yourself as an adult, which would automatically make you older than I am. The half orcs grow up rather fast.
Well, yeah, that definitely is the case. In our culture, really, dwarves are not considered to have reached elderhood around almost 200 years old. I'm more like a young adult, but not really an elderly. But respect to you, well, yeah, sure.
That's
I will be elder.
that's where I was coming from. So
Yeah.
not treating you as an old man as such, just older than I am.
You'll see what this old man can do.
I don't deny it. You're a monk, I believe. Yeah, that has been done.
Right.
Okay.
And
I want
as
to do
you,
something.
yeah, go on, Dorothy.
So as we are walking towards the estate or house or whatever of Kurvala and her workers, I want to catch up to them in the front and wave Aki with me and say, "How about we make our travels a little bit more pleasing with a little music and a little performance? How about that? Just a
I don't
little."
think Aki's joined us yet.
Oh, is he still gone?
Well, this is a good segue to you see him as you walk ahead. You see him coming from a different path, and he waves towards you, seeing you guys, and he joins you. So he's now with you guys.
Well, right in time.
That's not
Aki,
convenient.
pack out your flute. We're gonna make a little music over here to make our
let's see.
way to our esteemed
Of course.
hosts for tonight.
That's
So-
nice. Do you know any nursery rhymes, lady?
Very much so. I have a little song
Oh.
prepared. So take it away, Aki,
All
and
right.
accompany me.
Beautiful.
All right.
And
Go
now
ahead.
Aki will play a melody
Right.
that is kind of similar to the background music that we hear currently in Roll20. And I will actually wave across my head and make a little sparkly magical wave appear that sort of surrounds me and my normal clothes with a set of iridescent spectral clothes that kind of enhance the clothing that I have, like give it a little more nipped in at the waist, but flare out more at the hips and accentuate the bosom a little more. So just like a slightly iridescent upstaged version of my usual costume. And I just walk around and wave my fingers, and as we are walking, I sing this little rhyme. Where is it? It's here. Once you see what I have to give away, you'll be charmed by my wonderful display. Sparks and lights take you down into the night to give you rest and the strength for another fight.
Oh, nice. Make a performance check at triple advantage.
At the same time, though, I want to cast Enthralling Performance.
Ooh,
Could
okay.
you tell us what that does?
Yes. So it says if you perform for at least 1 minute, so imagine that song going a little longer, you can attempt to inspire wonder in your audience by singing or reciting a poem or dancing. At the end of the performance, choose a number of humanoids within 60 feet of you who watched and listened, up to a number equal to your charisma modifier. Each target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw against your spell save DC or be charmed by you.
Oh, nice.
And
I love
while
that.
charmed, the target idolizes you, it speaks glowingly of you and to anyone who speaks to it, and it hinders anyone who opposes you, avoiding violence unless it was already inclined to find on your behalf.
Wow, amazing. Take a point of inspiration as well.
That was very, very beautiful.
Yeah, very nice. Let's say that you don't need to make the... actually, do the performance just for fun. But
Okay.
I think it's already there. And you said wisdom save, right?
So
I'll do Corbala, Mo, if you want the other two. Okay.
Of course, of course.
So the performance check was a 17.
Okay.
Do it.
Wow,
Do it.
nice.
Do it.
Got triple advantage.
Do it.
Okay.
Hit.
3 rolls.
Cisco, do it. Hidden.
Okay, sure. Okay. You know what? I'll just roll it on normal level.
Yeah, just roll it on D20. I'll just roll it out if you're gonna.
Okay.
The performance is 21 then, and my spell save DC is 13, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
13. All right.
Not that high.
Sure. Okay. All right. So, as you sing these tunes and stuff.
Oh, and one note. If a target succeeds on its saving throw, the target has no hint that you try to charm it.
Good to know.
Okay. So you will see that Corbala. I mean, I guess you will know if it takes effect. You will see that Corbala doesn't seem to be affected by it. However, I believe one of the other guys, I will say, you choose. You want the woman or the older?
The older man, probably.
Yeah. So he fails, and you are aware that he's charmed. He turns towards you and says, I didn't realize how beautiful you are under the moon. And he points out, and at this point, all this is twilight, and you see that there is a full moon up in the sky.
Oh, wow.
And I think that would be a great place for us to.
Yes.
Segue.
Amazing.
Wow.
I'm gonna mark that down. I got the old man on my side.
Yes. Very musical episode.
That was
really
good.
good.
Spectacular,
Yeah.
guys. Very nice.
Yeah, that was something I did not expect.
Very brave by Gray, just to kind of walk out, dipping the both the DMs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was amazing.
And now I'm going to be
Yeah.
very wary of you. Very wary of you.
Well,
Keep
bullseye.
our
I
eyes
was
on
gonna ask at one point, did anyone get my boots back?
No,
I did
I
actually
did
didn't
not.
even notice.
no,
Yeah,
because
I
you know
didn't even
he
realize.
kept saying, "What's that smell in the thing?" He was referring to your boots that were always there. So
Oh man,
Nobody
Alright.
cares.
Oh,
It's
great!
okay.
I like your slippers.
Uh-huh.
Are they comfortable?
Yeah, I guess we come
oh,
back to the ferret going crazy and the guy like, oh, they stole from me. I can't imagine.
Yeah.
He's not gonna let us back in.
oh shit! I wanted other stuff from that store too.
He's not gonna let us back in. You're gonna go back. He's gonna go. Okay, you all stole from me.
I'm never getting that folding boat.
Nope.
yeah,
Oh.
we'll see.
Well, I mean, he doesn't know that we were together.
I mean, he huckled us all as a group.
Yeah.
Just tell him
kind of.
I stole. You know, I'm an asshole.
Bruce doesn't know. Bruce doesn't know you stole them. He has no idea.
Amazing. That was really good.
Yeah, no,
Alrighty.
I was gonna type to you guys, and I was like, no, it's better that I just take what I can while I can.
Yeah, that was a good one. It's
We're
better.
talent-
The moment you
talent-
type, yeah.
Fucking damn it.
But
Amazing.
no,
Thank you so much, guys. That was really good.
Sign off.
yeah, no,
That was great.
Yeah.
this was a fun group.
Any last comments or anything to add on before we finish?
Nope.
No, just really enjoyed myself.
I
Yeah.
just have the noise on repeat of those flippers going through the city.
Yeah, you hear.
Just need a pair of
Nothing.
socks, then it will turn into a mouse.
I just wait. I have an idea for those slippers. I'm gonna get them upgraded. Okay, I'm gonna.
Yeah,
When Dorothy said
customize.
when Dorothy said Taylor, I was like, I'm gonna go there.
Yeah.
You need a cobbler, not a tailor, though. Don't forget.
A cobbler?
Oh,
That's what you call a person who makes and does shoes.
Maybe the tailor knows a good cobbler.
Yeah, maybe they're like married.
Yeah, we're getting like from
Married, of course.
Maybe the tailor knows the cobbler, and they got their like shared business. They're married, you know.
yeah,
Mhm.
very likely.
Well, you also have 2 new NPCs, Dungeon
It-
Masters. You see, we just handed them to you.
It would be beneficial for those two to work together.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh man, I really wanted to keep your gold, Mork. I wanted to keep Morker's gold so bad.
No, I just
You
got
proven
nothing.
to be a good character. Good.
I didn't want to be. No, I was like, I'm not gonna be evil. I'm gonna be nice.
We would have been rolling initiative by the 5th minute into the fucking snapped its finger.
All right, guys. That was amazing. Thank you very much, everyone. As always, I always say the same. It's a pleasure to have some of you watching us at home. It makes us really happy as we all go together through the adventure and expand our little community. So please give us a like. Tell everyone you know. We're running a cool D&D game here. We are just starting. There's much more to come. And we'll see you next week. We have on Sunday. I'm sorry we keep missing some of the Sunday sessions, but definitely this week we are there, dining in Barovia, 7 o'clock. Otherwise, catch us next week on Tuesday at 7 o'clock here to continue our wonderful story. Thanks, everyone, and have a great week. See you next week or Sunday.
We need a group name.
Bye.
Need a group name.
You definitely give